Okay. It's like everything's conspiring against me today. Oh well. Can I go for a walk? You can see the stream after. You can watch the stream after you go for your walk. Go outside. Go outside. Here, come on. I don't know what gives. It took 20 minutes to process the YouTube video. That was the 30-second clip of me saying I'm continuing the stream today. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages saying welcome to the chat room. On my Twitch. On top of the fact, Twitch wouldn't let me even connect to my chat on my phone. Unless I manually went to the homepage of the website, muted the audio on that Fortnite channel number 7126 that they were promoting today, and manually search for myself on Twitch's search bar. But, in spite of the adversity I faced today, as part of these first world problems, I am here and I am ready to go. So how you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5, the stream edition. Last time, my microphone was a little bit better adjusted before I started. There we go. Last time we made our way through the entirety of Kanashiro's palace and found and secured a route to his treasure. And this time we just need to figure out the exact date that we want to send the calling card to him, and I know the exact date that we are going to do that. And it's not going to be this week, unfortunately. It's going to be this date here. So that's how we're going to do this. But today, we're back from the palace. We're all tired as hell. And we need to have some rest. Let's see. So Japan must have like public Wi-Fi or something, and the server must have gotten hacked. Or maybe it's just their server at home, too. They did say things about hackers in this area. Yeah. You just can't be happy, can you, Soichiro? I think he, like I said before, he just likes to complain. Yeah, seriously. Good thing we don't have to worry about that too much. Oh wait, we are the group. But we punish criminals, so it's okay. Okay, time for bed.
Hey!
So let's go to sleep. Rest up, heal up, and get the rest of our days all set and ready to go. In between now and when I send the calling card. Still feel like this microphone is slightly off-center, but I think it's okay.
It's so hot.
It was also conspiring against me because OBS didn't recognize it when I first plugged it in, so I had to fix it that way and manually set up, hey, this is the thing that you've always had on it. But yeah, anyway, just stuff conspiring against me again today, but whatever. Hey, Anne. Yeah, it is humid. But you know, once the rainy season's over, there won't be anything to bring the temperature down. It'll just be blazing hot outside. Yeah, I'll think about sending it. I'm not sending it. Yep, sounds good. Does his bank have air conditioning? I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, considering how oppressive he is to people. But whatever. No questions to answer. We've got rain.
Hey.
There's 9 days left to send the calling card. I know. Who's available today? Kodo, but can't do it yet. This is probably the last day of rain that I was talking about. So since we can't do anything with Makoto just yet because she's not
I should write something.
ready to do anything until we're done. Oops, actually no. I want to save right here. But yeah, she doesn't want to do anything to do with us until we're done with the whole Kaneshiro incident. So we'll talk with her and we'll do her confidant later. Today, though, we have errands to run. We have to go sell off all of our crap that we got from his palace, and then we have to do a little bit of persona fusing. I think I'll just hang out at the cafe today, at the diner. Get that whole thing done. There are other things that I can do, though, pretty soon that I might want to start to focus on, because before long, not this coming, basically I have a very hopefully meticulous plan of how I want to handle going to Mementos and handling all of the confidants that we have available between now and the end of the school year, which I believe is the 23rd of July. And we will be going to Mementos once in July. Then we'll be going there once at the beginning of August. And then after that is when I'm going to need to have the jobs that I can do, like the flower shop job and the convenience store job and the Crossroads Cafe job. Those will need to have been done twice by the time we do that third Mementos venture there, because they give us missions that are available in... Basically, like, I'm trying to split up our Mementos missions so that we go to the certain paths and do as many of the missions as we can on that one path in a single day. I think if I do it all correctly on the second Mementos trip, the one that's planned for the beginning of August, we should have, what's it called? We should have the, all of the ones on the path of Chemda, which is the next one that we have to go to.
Welcome.
We should have all of those taken care of by that time. Nothing new there. Like I said, I gotta look for that new sign that Conker said was out there. I didn't even see the last time. But first, before we do anything else, let's go over here. We'll sell our crap and we'll go from there. Hey, UI. I'm still working on rank 4 guts, but I'll get there again soon.
Come on.
Huh? Okay.
Let's see, so sell treasures. Ooh, that gets us a nice
You
amount
should
of
be
money.
grateful.
128,000 yen. Very good. Very good. I actually don't need these old weapons, so I'm not gonna keep them.
I guess that's fine.
Because the Black Kogatana that I have there is the primary one that I
that's
need
fine.
for the later
You
weapons.
should be grateful.
And I won't need to swap them in the same way I might need to swap accessories, so this is fine. And I mean,
I guess that's fine.
Makoto's stuff sells for a
should
pretty
be
decent
grateful.
chunk, so that helps us a little bit. We don't need this robust
guess that's
apron
fine.
anymore. I guess the gold tainted gear isn't highly valuable. I kind
should be
of
grateful.
wish it would be, but
guess
yeah, we're
that's
not going to
fine.
keep that stuff. The only stuff that I think might be worth keeping in terms of that is, like, I think there's a few high-end gears that you can get towards the end of the game, and basically what those give you if you wash them is it gives you a chance of getting the plus versions of the best armors in the game for males, cats, and females. So I might keep those if I get them, but I think it's a fairly random chance of you getting them, so we'll figure it out once we go from there. Well, clogs I don't really need.
grateful.
Kira, thanks for hosting. I appreciate it. Oh, and I should mention, there was one guy. Hang on, let me go look at his name exactly. Tom Tobor, 88, followed the stream last time just after I finished it. So thanks for following there, Tom Tobor. I appreciate it. Good evening, Kira. How you doing? Thanks for coming. We don't need this revenge mirror, or this muscle anklet, or this Ignis ring, or this midnight ring.
Should be grateful.
I do want those black rocks, so we'll keep those. Yeah, I think that's good. Wait, hang on, I missed one thing there. Sell these life stones.
That's fine.
Trying to get as much money as possible, obviously, so that I have it all available for me there. We don't need these muscle drinks. They don't sell for anything, but I don't need them.
I guess that's fine.
Extinguish orb as well. Let's see. Still want to hold on to that Harania because it's useful for something coming up soon. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I have a situation in real life going on that I would like to talk about that would make me not do pretty good. But I want to wait to see if more people come here before I talk about it, so that way everybody kind of knows what's going on. I'm doing as best I can given what's going on, I should say, I guess. It's nothing huge, it's just I want to make sure, like I said, everybody's here so I can explain what it is. So I'll wait until we get our usual crowd. And then I'll explain how it all goes. I don't think we need anything else from in here right now. Does he have anything new?
Sounds good.
Yeah, he does. He sells the +1 stuff here. Hey, Carbon, what's going on? How you doing?
Come again.
Okay, so we're done selling that stuff. And now we can do some of the fusing we need to do. Let's see, who do we have here? You're feeling a bit sick? Oh, that's no good, man. That's not good. Well, hopefully you feel better soon. Take a zinc tablet with your next meal or something. That might help a little bit. What did I want to not do here? There's a persona that I can fuse for the next dungeon that might be useful in the boss fight. Coming up here in a minute when we fight Shadow Kaneshiro. I just don't know if I want to fuse it yet because it's with a confidant that we don't have, but we will be getting in like a day or two after the boss fight. So I might want to wait for the Arcana Burst there before I do anything. I do want to fix this in my notes though. I'm saying that like you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry, I'll just be a second. Okay, so that's that. Now, what do I want to fuse today? No, not till 29, no, not till I'm going to Mementos, don't need that yet, or that till Mementos. Could fuse that, but that's kind of pointless because it's weak to Curse, and that's coming up in a minute. I could fuse that, but do I have the things for it? And I don't have the space either. Okay, that might be an okay substitute. Let's look here. I think Oni is just our best bet at this point because he's just strong enough. We don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of fusing that I can do around level 30 though, and we're coming fairly close to that point. So yeah, we'll I think we'll hold off on the fusing because I don't think anything that I actually need to fuse is important for right now. Ooh, yeah, that's no good. I don't know that a zinc tablet will help with that, unfortunately. Hopefully that all goes a little bit better for you there. Anyway, so yeah, we'll hold off on the fusing. I did register everything that I had yesterday, though, so... But once we do some more fusions, we'll do the rank 5. It is rank 5, right? Of the Strength Confidant. Rank 4 of the Strength Confidant that we need. Until then, let's go this way. Go to the diner since there ain't nothing else going on today.
Nice.
Get that knowledge and get more guts. I will say this though, even though the usual crowd isn't entirely here yet, we are doing pretty well on the average number of viewers so far this month. I mean, I know it's still early in the month, but we're doing pretty good so far. I'm at like 3.1 average viewers per stream this month. And that's what I need in order to, that's the last thing that I need in order to get to Twitch affiliate. I need to have 3 average viewers per stream for the entirety of this month. And if that works out this month, like the other things that you need for Twitch affiliate, I've got handled already. Like 2 of them I do instinctively just by streaming 4 days a week, a couple hours a day. And the other one was 50 followers, which we just passed not too long ago. So we may be on the path to Twitch affiliate here pretty shortly, guys. I'm excited about that because I would like to announce a couple of new things that will come up once I get to that point. I want to wait until we get to Twitch affiliate before I start that, though. So we'll see. Everyone will see exactly what I'm talking about when we get to that point. For now, it's not a big deal. But yes, be intrigued because it will be something that hopefully, I think it'll be okay. Kira, you might know a little bit about it because I kind of talked about it with Pem on his stream at one point. But I'm going to wait until I hit Twitch affiliate before I introduce that concept. Carbon, you'll find out what that is shortly. Thanks. I'm sure we'll get there.
All right.
It's not too much farther that I gotta go. Okay. Took advantage of the rain now. You guys keep talking about this like I'm gonna feel bad and actually go ahead. I have a plan. Don't worry. Yeah, no, they wouldn't listen to us, Ryuji. I'm a criminal, the prior criminal with a record, and you guys were either troublemakers or outcasts in your own right, so it doesn't really help us. Yeah. Don't look at us, we're just children. No, it would not. Yep. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, okay, yeah, I could share it in there too. That would be cool. I shared it in Pem's and in the one that Carbon is in today, because I'm a part of both of those Discord servers there. I don't really know what you'd even call that, but I shared it today to see if I could draw in a little bit of traffic. It's okay though, even if I don't get a little bit of traffic. Like I said, I'm at 3.1 viewers right now, so even if it goes a little lower, it'll probably, you know, go up and down throughout the month, but it should remain right around at 3, because I'm going to be playing this for the rest of the month, so we should be good. Sojiro's available. Excuse me. EY's available. Oh yeah, it's available, and so is Mishima. Okay, I think we're going to go see Mishima tonight. Just to get him all taken care of and done. I know Sojiro's kind of been waiting like a month to chat with us about all the stuff and like have us get ready to go to his next level, but we'll work on that. Yes, seriously. What day do I need to go and check the plant? I think we did it on the 23rd, so here. And we have time in the evening to do that, so I'll be good to go. Okay, so let's head out. I'll go see Mishima, and we'll go from there. Sent as a whisper, thanks, I appreciate it. I'll check it out when I'm done. I appreciate that, Kira. The other thing with Mishima, it's his confidant and Yoshida's are special, in this game, in that you never need to actually bring a persona of their confidant with you when you talk with them in order for them to rank up. They just rank up. They don't need any extra points or anything to rank up. You don't need to worry about saying the right stuff to them in order to get as many music notes as possible, like with other confidants. Every time you see them for a confidant rank, they will rank up. Now, that being said, I actually have the confidants personas of those Arcana anyway, because I have Sun and Moon right here. But that's not necessary if you don't have them, so don't worry about it too much. Trying to think if I want to buy another Blackrock from this guy.
Hey.
I feel like I should. I'm trying to think if I'll need it. I know we get another one later on in the game for free. Yeah, that's part of the whole thing. You'll never need to hang out with them in order for that to work. I learned that just by... I think I might have learned that from just researching it from GameFAQs, but I think I also did... I think I also did some research just from looking at the schedule FAQ that I referred to a few times and just inferring that, because even though it says in the schedule FAQ that you need a persona of those ranks, of those Arcana, you can just see them in the schedule, that they see them 10 times and then they're done. So yeah, my mind added Pokemon to it as well. I know where you're coming from, Carbon. I'm gonna buy another Blackrock, just so I have it. Speaking of getting another Blackrock later, okay, we need to make lockpicks here pretty soon. Thankfully, I opened up all of the lock chests in Kanashiro's bank, so we don't need them for anything when we go back there. But we will go back there in not too long. And I may have a Sun Arcana persona with me for most of Yoshida's ranks anyway, because I usually get them done at a fairly brisk pace in the earlier portions of the game, because it frees up a slot when we get to him done for nighttime. So if I do his stuff every Sunday, then I'm in good shape. Do I want anything else while I'm here? I would like to buy more of this, I think. Buy another one just so I have it. I'll never be with only one of them that way, you know. Fortune Teller's available again, but I have a plan with her, and we probably won't be starting her Confidant until we get closer to that second Mementos trip I was talking about earlier.
Damn it.
So. Oh, did you get dressed up for that? Oh, boy. Well, I'm sure she thought you were a professional at least, so... Yeah, something like that, Kira. It's a little more mature, but... Yeah, well, I say that, but they also make sex jokes a lot in this game, so I don't know if it's that much more mature. Well, she is the devil confidant, dude. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I can only imagine. I guess he considers her pretty. What do you mean? Lala-chan's great. I love her. Good. Thanks, man. Yes, we did the request that you asked about. Okay, sure. Let's check in with them. So yeah, notice how it didn't say I have a persona of the Moon Confidant when it said this could be a good chance to deepen my bond with Mishima. That tells you you don't actually need one. And even though they say when I have Suzaku in my persona stock there when I hang out with Yoshida, don't need it. You'll never just hang out with him, so don't worry about it.
Come on, let's get going.
You want to go all the way back to the diner? Okay, sure, fine. I mean, I know we weren't supposed to get to this point in the game without doing your rank 3. We were supposed to do it earlier,
Now
but...
that you mention it.
We're meeting up with some fangirls? How did you rope them in? Sure, that's a great idea. He says, dripping with sarcasm that Mishima will never hear. Okay, fine, then...
Actually...
Are you sure, though? Because just some random girls off the website, or... I don't know. I guess I shouldn't judge until we see them. Oh, okay. Alright, so we gotta act all cool, like we're not actually the ones behind the mask there. Or beneath the mask, as it were. Okay, I can do that. Did he say the fandom, or did he say... Well, yeah, he did say we're just part of the fandom. I'm worried about this. I don't know, man. I don't know about you around girls there. Well, I guess he did do pretty good with his public image with Oh Yeah, so with our public image with Oh Yeah, so he might be okay. Sure it is. Okay. Well, yeah, that brings with itself a whole host of issues that could come up. I mean, we might be getting catfished here, man. Did you ever think about that? You did research to make sure that this date would go right? Oh, God. Okay, slow down, Mishima. Slow down. Reading WikiHow does not cause a girl to want you to take them home, okay? There's a lot more nuance to it than that. Oh, God. Let me guess. Oh, don't call them, you moron. They're standing us up, obviously. Definitely standing us up. It doesn't? Right. Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh, Mishima. Yeah, sure they are. Could probably just find them by going over to the train, but then we'd be stalkers on top of being stood up here. Well, they probably realized that it was a terrible idea when you said, oh, hey, you want to meet up? Because you were very adamant about it? I don't know. I didn't see your post. Yeah, I can't trust anyone anymore. No, but don't overwork yourself, man. We've got finals coming up. You can't be fucking around right now with the fan site.
No.
Okay. I believe you. I just don't want you to feel stressed out.
Right.
We gotta work on those finals, man. Cool. And so, for getting stood up with Mishima, but staying with him while it happens, we get rank 3 of the Moon Confidant, and get a new ability, Mishima's Enthusiasm, which increases the EXP you earn in battle. Yeah, poor Mishima. He always seems to get shit on by people.
Alright.
Through most of this story, anyway. We'll see how it all goes when we get higher in his Confidant there. I don't really need Mishima's Enthusiasm very badly, but, yeah, I guess it'll come in handy. It means that all of those times I've been at a safe room and I've been like 60 experience away from a level won't happen anymore. No, Mishima, you can't think like that. Because that's how the fame creeps in. And when the fame creeps in, you do anything for it. It's a cruel, cruel mistress. One of the cruelest. Alright, night, Mishima. So we'll try to see him as often as we can through the game. We'll just kind of spread it out. He'll probably be one of the last confidants we get done with, just because I don't think... Well, maybe not. I mean, we, the last time we need to see him in order to get a new mission from him is rank 8 of his confidant. So after that, we can pretty much just see him whenever the hell we feel like and go from there. But hey, we got a seat on the train. Let's finish reading Zoro the Outlaw. Turn it in at the end of the day, and then we'll go grab something else. I think we can get another kindness book today, too, because we can go and get the one for Johanna. Okay, Carbon. I'll see you in a little bit then, once you get back from looking at the menu there. I know of Zoro's greatness now. Now that I've finished the book.
Hey, hey!
Well, sure, I mean... Seems like you would talk about him highly, but I get the idea. Seemed like a good guy. I mean, have you seen me play Metal Gear Rising? I pay tribute to Zoro all the time because I cut Z's into everyone that I use the, what is it, Zandatsu? Oh god, I haven't played that game in 4 years, so...
All right.
But we're knocking on Kindness rank 3. We'll get there eventually, not just yet, but yeah, eventually. Want to get to Kindness and Proficiency rank 3 soon, once I get Charm and Guts to rank 4, because I'll need to get those to rank 3 in order to work at the Crossroads Cafe. A bar, I guess, not a cafe. So... Ah, and today the diner at Shibuya starts serving fruity, which increases your charm. By 1 point, but it's not bad. I don't know that I'll actually really use it that much, though. I might use it in the summer, because in the summer there's a lot more of a chance to raise your social stats there, because there's less of a chance to hang out with people. Popular with the ladies, huh? It sounds pretty good. I mean, I would say water's fine if it was me, but we gotta talk about Saizo. He likes his drinks, so sounds delicious. It's tea, after all, so coffee and tea, probably his thing. Right, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, well, we'll go there on another rainy day, maybe, and we'll try it out. That's gonna be after we get Guts to rank 4, though. I'd rather raise it with the coffee.
Shall we begin?
The Records of the Three Kingdoms. Okay. Well, that's true. A lot of strategists in history. The thing about the strategists is that they're the ones that usually come back from the fighting alive. And so because of that, they're the ones that end up writing the history books. So a lot of them are kind of revered, I think. Yeah, I agree, Kira. I think we need to have more inclusion in the protagonists in this Persona game. We've talked about it before. I know it's different because of the culture, but we need to have more protagonists that have different sexual identifications, I find. Because, I mean, it's getting to that point where it's becoming a global thing that's acceptable. You know what I mean? So it's not like something that's 100% universally acceptable. There are still bugs to iron out about that whole thing. But I agree. We do need protagonists with more, I almost want to say variety in the way that they look at other people, I guess. But I don't know if that's the right term for it. I don't know if I'm the right person to even talk about it, because I myself I'm straight, so I don't really know if I'm the right person to say that sort of stuff. But yes, I would appreciate protagonists that are more attuned with the idea that it's okay to not to like guys if you're a guy protagonist, to like girls if you're a girl protagonist, to like other people. You know what I mean? Besides just the usual guy to girl, girl to guy, that sort of thing. Yes, just in time for a pop quiz.
What is the answer?
A dish is credited for inventing? A beef ball special. I have no freaking idea. Baozi, whatever the hell that is. I'm sure he'll explain it.
Very good.
So what is Baozi? Okay, that's a little gruesome. Oh, I see. So that they don't have to gruesomely chop off people's heads to offer it like that. Very interesting. I didn't think about that. I mean, obviously, because I'm not exactly attuned with Far Eastern culture, but cool. That's interesting.
All right.
And we got a point of knowledge out of it, so.
Yep.
Well, obviously you've never watched Food Wars, Morgana. Otherwise you would, Something tells me if we let Makoto do some cooking, she'd probably kill us all. So I'm gonna pass. If the Persona series has taught me anything, it's that the vast majority of the girls in the game are awful cooks. So I'm just gonna pass on that one. Actually, I think she does cook something later in the game, and it's not bad, but it may not be her. It may be one of the other female characters we get for this story. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see, who's talking to us? Mishima sent us another thing saying, this one's super special. Yeah, I remember that guy. Uh-oh. So there's a bully bullying the bully. Bullyception. Oh boy. Yeah, I think so. It is pretty horrible. Okay, so the bully is somewhere in our school, and we need to do a little digging in order to find out who it is. So let's go investigate the school today. As we get the request, one who bullies bullies. We'll be doing that one soon as well. Ryuji wants to send the calling card. Let's not. Because tonight is a Kawakami night, so obviously we can't do that. Makoto's available to hang out. Dr. Takemi's available to hang out, but we don't have that yet. Nobody else is available to hang out, huh? Yeah, Chie and Yukiko spring to mind. Risei is also one. I think Naoto is actually a pretty good cook, though, if I remember right from in that game. Yeah, we'll play that eventually, too. I think I'd like to do everything I want to do in Persona 5 first, though, before I pick up a new Persona game. So, like, we'll play the New Game Plus playthrough that I want to do of this game before we go back and do Persona 4 Golden or Persona 3 Portable. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I mean, the way that I'm going to handle Dark Souls 3 is I'm going to intersperse my playthroughs of Dark Souls 3 with my playthroughs of other Souls games, so it's a... I don't know if I'll do the same thing with Persona. We'll see how it all goes. But I have like 3 more playthroughs of Dark Souls 3 planned out, so it's kind of... I've got a lot to do in that game. Then there's also the fact that they just recently released a new mod for it on the, I think the Challenger mods thing on the Nexus for Dark Souls 3. I think that's what it's called. Difficulty mods or something like that. And they just released a patch that basically turns your spell slots in Dark Souls 3 into stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I know nothing about JoJo. The only thing I know about JoJo is the monkey with the brain sticking out of his head that the Powerpuff Girls fight, okay? That's the only JoJo that I know, but that mod sounds badass, and I want to try it, so we may do that at some point. Anyway, let's grab the Illusory Popess, or Popess, depending on your pronunciation. Because that will give us more kindness, and that's what I'm going to be needing soon. So, yeah, Atlas restrictions might make things awkward. I have been looking, though, at the other people who've been streaming Persona 5 as we've been streaming it, and from what I've seen, other people, like, I've seen at least 5 or 6 other channels on Twitch that have been streaming, like, the end of the game, like, the end of December in this game, without too much of an issue, so... I don't know if they did anything special, and like a mirror or something like that on their thing, but we'll see. I'll keep doing my research, and if I think that it's worth taking the risk of doing that, then like if I think that my risk is minimal in doing that, then I might do that.
What do you want?
Let's get one last yakisoba pan. I don't need any more after that. We shouldn't need to worry about hunger anymore, other than the 5 that I've got there. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes once we get closer. I'm not worried about it for now because we're not actually that close to the point in the game where they might give me flack. So. Yes, I've actually done a playthrough of Dark Souls 1 with the items and the enemies randomized. I didn't change up the bosses when I did that, but I did one where the items and everything were randomized. I ended up getting the Moonlight Greatsword, like really early in the game, so I ended up doing like an intelligence build with just gouged vitality, or is it vitality or vigor in that game? I think it's vitality. Gouged vitality and endurance, and it was a pretty fun playthrough. I didn't do it on the stream. I probably should have, but we'll probably do, when I do Dark Souls 1, I'm probably going to do like 2 separate playthroughs. I'll do one that's legit, and I'll do one that's, what's it called? One that's done with the randomizer on, because it was fun, and I anticipate it being fun to do on the stream, because we can get into all kinds of crazy hijinks with that. Well, we got the illusory papas. I kind of want to go work a job since there's nobody else available to do anything right now. Let's go get the job with the flower shop, work on our kindness. We could work at the convenience store too, but it doesn't give us any social stats, so I'm not as concerned about that. We'll do that when we get closer to that point. So yeah, let's call about the flower shop there, day or night. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Usually our nights are pretty much booked full, but we should be okay. All the enemies were just bosses? Oh my god. That sounds awful. Pepper. Did you get a bath? Did you get a bath? Get her dried off real good? Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's apply for it. We've got enough charm to apply for it. I think you only need rank 2 charm to apply for it, so we should be okay. Actually, I'd like to apply for the part-time job that you were talking about there. Oh, sweet. Alright, well, I'm available today, so I'll be heading there now. Yeah. Good girl. Nice. So now we can go work the flower shop job. And that'll get us a little extra kindness, which, again, we do need coming up because we'll need rank 3 shortly in order to work at the Crossroads Bar. And then we'll need rank 4 for a confidant that's coming up in a little while. Not just yet, like not in the immediate future, but soon. So, we'll work on it. If you talk to Anne there, we can go to the palace if we so choose, but yeah, we don't need to. For right now, yes, I'm already ready to start working here. And it will improve our kindness, and sometimes we'll get an order for a bouquet. If we get an order for a bouquet, and we can do what they want with it, we will get more money. So that's good. I don't think it affects the amount of kindness that you get, though. I think as long as you get it relatively close to good, they'll give you the +3 kindness anyway. You get +2 just for working here normally, so let's work here. Sweet. Hi there.
Hello.
Or, what's the Japanese saying? Dashtari mashita, maybe? I don't know. I don't know any Japanese, and that was probably terribly wrong. So here is our, the owner of the shop and our sensei, I guess? Our flower sensei? Strange as that sounds.
Next.
Sweet. Let's give it a shot.
Hey.
Well, I'd like you to come down and see you wear it. Think you can wear it better than me? Get down off that shelf. I mean, it's just the barista outfit that I had at the coffee shop, so. Okay, got 3,200 yen. Not bad. That pays for the coffee that I ordered the other day. And then some.
Good work.
Thank you. I will.
How are you feeling?
We did pretty good. And we got a couple of kindness out of it. Nice. And that got us rank up in kindness. We are now rank 3. Sweet.
All right.
Only one more stat to go.
Wanna head back?
And then we'll be at all rank 3. Not for long, though. We'll be at Guts and Charm rank 4 in no time, at the rate we're going. I knew we were close. I just wasn't sure how close.
You're back.
What we got here? It's Becky! Deceiving me about, about the whatever. Stop spending money on you, huh? Kawakami told me not to request her. Obviously, she doesn't know the standard rule of RPGs. When someone tells you to do something, you must therefore go and do that thing. When someone tells you not to do something, you must therefore go and do that thing. So we're going to be calling her tonight. Oya is available at Crossroads, but she's not ready to rank up just yet. We do want to get her to rank 4 soon, though, but we should have enough time between now and the next time we go to Mementos to do that. So Kawakami's available, EY's there, Fortune Teller's there. I'm going to try to keep in mind the days that the Fortune Teller's available, because eventually we're going to want to kind of set it up so our schedule kind of says, well, these are the days when these people are available, and so I can basically be guaranteed to hang out with them on certain days of the week. So I think Oya is like Mondays and Tuesdays she's available for most of the time. Obviously Kawakami is Fridays and Saturdays, Yoshida is Sundays, so we'll see how it all goes. But anyway, let's call Kawakami. I earned almost all of the money I need in order to call her anyway, so. You're all my what, Kawakami? What were you gonna say there? Yeah, I'll be careful. I know what you said. I'm still going to request you.
Hey,
Sure, let's call her over. Because she probably needs to vent again, so I'll pay money so she can vent to me. Somehow I think this isn't supposed to work this way. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the other way around. It's okay, though. It's well worth the money that you're paying there, so.
Jeez.
What? I know it was. Sure. I mean, it's... I guess it's fun hanging out with you. I don't want to know more. That's not really my business, and this is kind of belittling, so I guess it's fun. It's fun hanging out with you, teacher. Well, I mean, yes, but... Well, I think you're not giving yourself enough credit there. I don't know, you keep coming here to attend to my needs, even though that's part of a different job.
So...
An apology? What kind of an apology? Oh, jeez. What a shitty job. It's usually how it goes. Once you get to know the kid, it's usually, you know, they're usually better than they are given credit for. I mean, look at Saizo, right? Wow. That's pretty good. Well, good for him. Well, I guess as a teacher, you are supposed to help all of your students and kind of be fair to all of them, so giving one special treatment might be frowned upon by the school board. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is pretty terrible. Well, what do you mean? Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Man, this kid has no good luck, does he? Holy shit. I'm pretty sure he was just covering. Well, I mean, I don't think it's your fault. I feel like you kind of got pushed into a tough situation. You had to make a judgment call. I mean, it's not really... Sometimes you make the wrong calls, Kawakami. Like, it's just, you know, I don't think it was your fault. God. Jesus. Yeah, and so would you, right? Yeah. So they're basically extorting you because their not even son, their relative, died in a car crash and you were uninvolved, but they're still extorting you for money. That's, yeah, there's some guardians. I don't think so, Kawakami. I think you're coming at this the whole wrong way. Well, then why do they keep increasing the amount of money that you have to pay? She does have it rough, yeah. I don't know about that. Yeah, I do want to see you again. I don't really care that our arrangement might be bizarre, and I also don't care about the fact that our arrangement might end in failure because of what happened in the past. I still want to see you. You need somebody to ventilate to here. What? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we got a secret together here, so like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we both are the victims of phrasing here, though, because I said I want to see you again, which sounds like a date, and she said continuing our relationship, which sounds like we have a relationship. We're not even at first base yet, Kawakami. Like, slow down. But yes, for hanging out with her and talking about the whole story and how rough she has had it in the past, we get rank 5 of the Temperance Confidant, and a new ability, Free Time, which allows us to have extra time in other teachers' classes on certain days with Kawakami's help. And that's really nice because that allows us to use the time to read books or create lockpicks for going into dungeons and all that other stuff. So, and you do, in fact, get the increases in stats if you do it that way. So if you finish a book in the free time, you get the stats you'd get from it. If you finish lockpicks in that time, you'll get the proficiency for it. So it's all good. It's all very helpful. Well, don't overwork yourself or you're going to end up sleeping on my bed again. Especially since apparently you're coughing. Like, is that the dust, or... Oh my god. Okay, and enough with all of this, whatever that was. Just... take it easy. No, your cough is like that because you're overworking yourself. You're gonna have to work that out with Boss. I'm pretty sure he would tear my head off if we tore this place down without conferring with him. Oh, God.
Thank you so much.
Later, Kawakami. I know she's just doing it because, you know, it's part of the job, and so she doesn't really know how to do the job without doing the whole maid persona thing, but come on.
Class is started.
Come on. Well, this is new. I think Kawakami is giving us some free time.
Hey,
Yes, it was. I think so. So yes, we have some free time in class today because of Kawakami the rank 5 with Kawakami. So, what are we gonna do? Now, so basically, Read lets you read a book, and then you can get the stats from it if you finish the book. Make Infiltration Tools gets you proficiency. Sleep, I believe, will give you a random chance of getting an increase in the closeness you have with one of your confidants. I think it takes priority on the ones that don't have a chance to rank up just yet, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Study on your own gets you knowledge, so, and I think it's like +2 knowledge or something, so it's not bad. But let's make some infiltration tools, because this is a good time. We don't have any lockpicks, and it doesn't pass any time, so let's do it. Let's make some lockpicks. I have enough silk yarn to make tons of them, so we should be good to go. Thanks. Hey, we got 2 lockpicks out of it. Nice. But we got a couple of points of proficiency too, so that's good. And that gets us our final rank up to get all rank 3. We are at rank 3 proficiency. Very, very good. Must have been gone for like 10-15 minutes. Just enough time to make a few lockpicks. Very good. So yeah, that's really helpful. And as you can see, that is one of the many reasons why I'm trying to prioritize Kawakami's Confidant rank, because she just gets you some extra time to do all of the things that you'd otherwise need to pass time for. And it doesn't happen incredibly often, but it happens often enough in the game where it's like, this is really important, you should do this as soon as possible. So it's sort of the same as how the Death Confidant was with the first 7 ranks of hers, or the first 5 ranks of hers, because of the discount that you get. So yes, all rank 3 means we can have our second Big Bang Burger challenge, so we'll have to find a day where we're not doing anything at night, and we'll figure out what we're going to do. I know that the next couple of nights were taken, though, because Kawakami's available this night, Yoshida's available this night, and then this night we're sending the calling cards, so we're going to be doing more lockpick creation. So maybe we'll do it after that, like on one of the later days following that, if nobody's doing anything. Speaking of which, who's available today? Makoto, Takemi, and that's it. Okay, so we need to find something else to do. So, maybe we'll go work on the, we'll go work again, just to have that done. That sounds like a plan, right? Like, basically, we need to work at the flower shop a couple of times before, well, I don't know that it's before anything, but basically you need to work at the flower shop 2 times, and then in August, Mishima will give us a new mission for working there. So, but yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that we had some stuff going on at night, these would be good days to go and send the calling card or go to Mementos and that sort of stuff. But I have enough going on at night that I'm kind of like, I think I need to prioritize not going there. So we'll find something else to do during the day. And then we'll go from there. We could go do the rank 3 of the Big Bang Burger Challenge too, but it doesn't. I want to do it for the discounted price if possible, because I mean, you know, it's 500 yen versus 1200 yen, but it'd be better to hold down. Although that would get me a whole ton of social stats. It would get me everything but kindness. So, That's a tough thing to figure out. Well, we'll figure it out. Because basically what it is with rank 2 of the Big Bang Burger Challenge is that it gets you +2 in all of your social stats except for kindness, and we are probably fairly close to getting rank 4 guts, so that might be halfway worthwhile.
I'll just
Did I
add
save
this.
already? I did. Okay, let's... Fuck it, let's do it. We'll see if we can get our anything else up from this challenge, and then we'll go from there. I'd like to take the challenge, please. Right. Okay. So this challenge will cost us 1,500 yen instead of 1,200. But, I mean, we've got the money. And the next time we go to Mementos, I think one of the 2 bosses we're going to fight on the next mission that we go to Mementos for is confusable. So we'll be able to get a bunch of yen back from that. So I think we'll be okay. Let's pay up. I worked for my money, so I can afford to splurge a little. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't had a beef burger in forever. We've had turkey burgers here at home occasionally, but I haven't had a beef burger in a long time, like years we're talking. And I sometimes I do get the craving to get some fast food, but I never end up actually getting it because I'm kind of like, I don't feel like spending the money on it, even though it's not that expensive, but... But I'll tell you what, man. I love me a Burger King Whopper. I'm a Burger King guy. I don't like McDonald's or Wendy's as much. But I really like... If my tastes haven't changed since the last time I had a Burger King Whopper, that was like 7 or 8 years ago, I think. Something like that. Okay, well, let's take this challenge and see how tall the burger is going to be this time. Hopefully it doesn't, like, come up to my head or something. That would be bad. I don't know how we'd get through that. Who are we facing this time? Or what?
Whoa!
That is as big as you, Morgana. I can see that, yeah. No, it won't. Well, I'll do the best I can. I mean, I can't imagine if whether or not Saizo is really hungry at this point, considering all he eats is curry and coffee. Let's get our calories for the month just from this one meal. Oh, good lord. Let's go, Saizo. Chomp on that burger. Well, there was a whole head of lettuce in the last one. You got through that, too. Don't give up now.
I have a proposal.
Okay, let's work at our own pace, then. Do it, Saizo. Yeah! Nice job.
Hey, wait!
I just ate a burger that was as large as my cat. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
What do we get? The first mate badge. I think that's just like the second mate badge, only slightly better, so I don't know if it's that good. We'll look. We'll look. There's one mission remaining, and we won't be getting that one for a little while. We'll probably be able to get it within the next, like, month-ish, because we should have enough stats from just prioritizing proficiency and kindness for the next month-ish to get that, but we'll see. Yeah, that's my personal preference was Burger King there. That's where I preferred to go. I can't say that I've ever had their fish, though, at Burger King, or any fast food joint. I don't think I've ever ordered fish from any fast food joints, like fish sandwiches or anything like that. There were times where we would go get like burgers from not fast food chains, though. So I think that's more what you're talking about there, Kira, is where you'd get them from local fish and chip shops. But yeah, a lot of local places have their own special recipes for putting that stuff together. So you got to kind of look out, because even though those places aren't known worldwide, they've got their own tricks up their sleeve, you know. Oh, does he? That's good. It's good to kind of have somebody in the family who has that ability, I think. I mean, we don't have anybody in our family who's particularly of that skill. Cole is a pretty good cook, though. I will say that. When he wants to cook, he's really good at it. It's just making him want to cook, so... Yeah, I like myself a good fish, but it can't be too fishy. That's the thing. We get ours from a place called Federal Meats, which is this... I don't know if it's local, but I don't think it's a chain either. It's not directly in the area. We have to go a little ways out to get it, but their fish is to die for. It's not too fishy. It's not too... there's not too much breading on it, nothing like that. Everything is just right, so it's really good.
I see.
I don't know if incredible is the right word. I was probably just really hungry. Anyway, we got +2 to our guts. Yeah, not quite enough for a rank there. You like Whataburger, Stick Tree? There are no Whataburgers in our area, unfortunately. I've never been able to try that. I've also never been able to try, is Whataburger the one that was in Kenan and Kel? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I've never also been able to try White Castle either, so I'm not really sure about that one. I have tried Steak and Shake, though. When I went to Florida one time, we went to a Steak and Shake, and that place had really good beef burgers, too.
All right.
But anyway, we also got other social stats. Let's see where we end up with those. I don't think we're going to get any ranks, though, out of them.
All right.
We're getting close with Charm, but not quite enough just yet. Still need to do a few other things with our confidants
Alright.
before we can get the rank 4
Wanna head
charm.
back?
Not gonna eat tonight, Morgana? Well, I guess Sojiro would. He might be a little worried, considering the fact that he has a soft spot for you, but I think we'll be good. Italian Heartstopper pizza. Yeah, that does have a lot of heart attack worthy ingredients in it. I guess you could call it that. It's not really heart attack worthy, but you know. Who's available tonight? No, I guess Kawakami's not available tonight, huh? I thought tonight was a Kawakami night. Well, the fortune teller's available tonight, so I guess we could go do that. Or, here's a thought. Let's load our data up since Kawakami's not available. We'll go do the job at the flower shop, and then we'll eat the burger again, so. Oh, you're a pizza guy? Okay, gotcha. So you would want to give that a shot. I like me a good pizza, but it has to be a good pizza because, you know, I'm Italian, so like I have some explicit taste needs there. So I've grown up on good pizza and good Italian food, so I'm kind of spoiled in that regard, and because of that, if it's not good pizza, it's I don't even know what the Italian word for good or great or wonderful is. I'm not much of an Italian person, am I? But anyway, let's work here today, and then we'll be able to do the burger challenge for only 500 yen. Instead of paying all that money. Yeah, you kind of just had me tending to the flowers last time. What's up? With Flowerpedia? Okay. I could have bought Flowerpedia, but I did not yet, so. Alright, I'll do my best. Oh, we've got an order. Alright. So we need large, brightly colored flowers. I think you're right. I think Bene is good, or it's Benvenuto, I think, is very good, or something like that. Or maybe that's welcome in Italian. I don't know. I have to study up on my native language a little more, I think. And that would let me do a little bit better. Okay, so here is the bouquet guide for Flower Shop. Let's see here. We need large, brightly colored flowers. Let's see. Small flowers, big flowers. Actually, you know what? The schedule, I think, has this one down. So let's try it. Let's see, here it is. Find on page Flower Shop. So according to this, Scarlet Rose, Gold Gabera, and Gecko Orchid are the ones we're looking for. Oh, I'll pull up chat in just a second, guys. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. So large, brightly colored flowers.
Okay.
So let's see what they've got. This request is for large, brightly colored flowers. Light colors or white would work. Okay. Well, Scarlet Rose is large. I guess red is brightly colored. Gold Gerbera is large and bright. Okay. And Gecko Orchid is large and pink. Let's see, this is a large white flower too. So Venerable Chrysanthemum would probably work as well. In Latin, it approximates to well. Okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, that's okay, Kira. I mean, we're in the same boat in that regard. It's just a matter of us having enough time to study up on our native languages. That's all. If you get enough time to do that, by the way, let me know, because I'd like to know how you're doing it. You know what? Let's just go with what the schedule said. We'll go with Scarlet Rose, Gold Gerbera, which is large and brightly colored, so I mean, that makes sense. I don't know if I'd call red a bright color. If it was pink, I'd be like, okay, that's a bright color, but And then Gecko Orchid.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Yeah, Carnation and Sweetest of Peas.
That's great.
Well, good. I'm glad. So that'll get us a little bit of extra money. Nice. Thank you. Well, that basically pays for Kawakami right there, so...
Good work.
Yeah, we've all got a little bit of everything in us, I find. I mean, our primary heritage is Italian and Polish. According to our grandma, we have a hint of Native American in us, but I think everybody says they have a hint of Native American in them, and it's not necessarily true. I know my uncle did an Ancestry DNA test at one point. I didn't quite see what his results were, so I'd have to look.
Nice.
Yeah, me too, Stick. I would definitely be rolling in it for everybody that asked me to help them out like that. Customer service is my middle name right now, so I'd be rolling in dough. Maybe I should have tried to get a job where you get oh, what's that called? Steve, what's that called where you get paid by like order? It starts with a C. Commission, yes, that's it. That's the word. Oh, was he legit Native American? That's cool. That's interesting. I know a couple of people who have Native origins, but again, like I said, a lot of people will say, yeah, I've got a drop of Native American blood in me, and it's like, are you sure?
Hey.
Don't want to do a disservice to the people who actually belong here in the United States, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can judge there, Sojiro. I'm doing the best I can. I hope I didn't miss a day for a quiz. I feel like there's a quiz coming up on the TV one of these days, but even if we missed it, it's only one knowledge, so it's not a huge deal. So we got EY and the Fortune Teller. And again, I'm going to hold off on the Fortune Teller for a little while until we get to a point where I'm actually ready to do that, so... I'm going to try to, by the way, go for a little bit more length on today's stream because tomorrow is going to be insane. Basically, from 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, I should say, until about 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, I'm going to be a busy bee. So I'm probably going to have to end the stream at about 5:30 tomorrow. And because of that, I might start a little earlier than 4 o'clock, and I'm going to have to end it at about 5:30. So we'll go for a little more length today. We'll probably go for a little over 3 hours of total stream time. I think we've been up for about an hour and 15 minutes, so we might end up going until about 7:30-ish tonight. What was I doing? Oh yeah, going to Big Bang Burger. Ogie, let's do it. And we'll take the challenge and get our first mate badge. And then we'll have gotten every social stat today. I think he did. He's taking Pepper out again right now. So. Okay, so let's pay 500 yen for that. And just like that, our money is up from what we had previously, so.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we can kind of just skip through this because we know what kind of a burger we're eating there. The Gravity Burger.
Now then.
Well, at least it's better than a burger that casts gravity. Holy cow.
I have a proposal. Hey, wait!
You know, it's not very good for your stomach to eat that much right before bed, Saizo. First mate badge,
Please
get.
come again. I see.
And get our stats up. Sweet. Wonder if there will be another rainy day between now and when we get to the whole Kaneshiro Fallout thing. Because we might be able to see if we got to rank 4 guts if we can go to the diner again. But we'll see. Jaeger's saying hello. Not to us, but to somebody outside right now.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Okay, one more day to go, then we'll send the calling card. And then we'll battle it out with Kaneshiro. Well, his shadow version, but you know. You know what I mean. Okay, so Sunday. This is still fine, right? Yep. Who's available to hang out with? Takemi, nobody. Makoto, nobody. Okay, so what else can we do today? It's nice and sunny out, so that doesn't help us in terms of other stuff. I haven't decided yet. So let's save up here actually, just in case well, I don't think I would stay in for the day anyway, so. But let's go get some Ojiru since we're out on a Sunday. And then we'll go from there. What do they got? Freeze spray? Freeze spray sucks. I think rain is random. Unless it's the rainy season, then it's like a set number of days in the rainy season are rainy, obviously. But I believe the days for the rain are random in the game. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've kind of gotten the impression from the people that have talked about the game. So, Eyes of Truth, I think he's talked about it previously. Yeah, we've talked about this before. It's too bad Sojiro doesn't want us to help him during the day on Sundays. That'd be nice and interesting. It would make it a little easier sometimes to, you know, confer with him and get his confidant rank up a little more. Well, anyway. Let's head for Shibuya. And see what kind of trouble we can get into today. Unfortunately, by the way, we can't work at the Crossroads Cafe during the day. It would make it a little easier because I find there's less to do during the day than there is to do during the night in this game. But, yeah. If it was available, that'd be great, but we can now work there, so that should help us a little bit.
What do you want?
Let's see what you got. Guts. Okay, that's good. That's very good. And actually, thinking about it, if they will let me take the next challenge, Big Bang Burger, we can get +3 guts today, just from doing that. I mean, granted, we would probably die from all of the calories from the past 2 days and all the cholesterol and shit, but, you know, it might get us to rank 4 guts.
All right.
There's a thought. I might just do that. Or we could work at the convenience store. And we could also go to the diner and do our guts up there. I mean, it'd only be +2 knowledge, +1 guts, but since when is that a bad thing, right?
I should write something.
No, I saved it, LeBlanc. We're good. Actually, let me look at the bookstore. Anything over here? No. Doesn't look like anything different. Could go see a movie, but in a couple of Sundays we actually get another one of our party members will want to go and see a movie with us on the 17th, so I'm not going to go see the new movie just yet because we'll get to see it anyway when we go and see it with our I believe Anne is the one that does it for you there, so that's a thing. Diner for +2 +1 or Bang or convenience store. Actually, I think we're gonna work at the convenience store today.
I'll get him food right now.
There isn't much to do. +2 +1 isn't bad, but I'm not particularly bothered by the fact that we don't have rank 4 guts yet. Even if EY was available, I think at this point it would be difficult to fit him into my schedule. So we'll work on getting guts to rank 4, but I'm not going to be like super adamant about it just yet. I'm more worried about rank 4 charm than I am for anything else. Okay, let's apply for the convenience store job today. Let's see.
Yeah, because I threw the other one out.
Yes,
Yep.
calling about the job opening.
Just paper plate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I did. I am a student. Okay, cool. Sounds good. let's give it a shot. Got that job real easy. All right, let's go to 777 and see if we can work there. I'd like to think that Saizo is doing this, and when he goes there, he's like, yeah, I'm doing this as a part of a school project. I'll be working with you for 2 days straight and then never coming back again. Actually, that's not true. I have to work at these jobs one more time each per job in order to get the missions in Mementos for them. So, but yes, we'll pass time here, but we will get some money for our trouble, so that's okay. Let's go to work.
Here you go.
Work at this 7-Eleven, basically. Yes, thank you.
Now,
Yes, I am. And I did. So I'll be working the register, huh? Okay. Sure. Yes, I'll do my best. Well, don't worry about that. I will. Oh, okay, good. Sounds good. I think that's random, though, when you get paid more. Like, the first 2 times you work, it's like the first time you don't work hard, and then the second time you do work hard. After that, I believe it's random whether or not you work hard, so... Oh, okay. I'll try to keep my nose out of trouble,
I'm
then.
counting on you.
Thank you. I will do my best.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably true, Kira, because he's the only applicant there. My Register Sensei is practically as good as my Flower Sensei. Wonder if Register Sensei is ready to be the take over for the owner at any point. Nice to meet you, Nanami. I mean, I was calling you Sensei, but I guess you're probably, yeah, closer to Senpai. You're probably only a little bit older than I am. Yeah, I got a good idea. You did really well, so I'd say I've got a pretty good idea.
Good work.
Thanks.
Hey,
Yes, well, I was just watching. She did most of the work.
wanna head back?
Alright. We got paid our regular wages today. Very good. Keeping that money counter up. Just gotta keep it moving there. What an outfit, though. Seriously, like pink and green. I don't know, man. That's a little brash for me.
You're back.
Alright, so who's available today? Mishima is probably available. Oh, do you have a report to make? Okay. I really have better things to do today, honestly. And I'm pretty sure even if we went to him, since we haven't gone to Memento since the last time we talked to him, he would be like, hey, did you do that request yet? And then we couldn't hang out with him, so. Oh, really? I wonder why they want to see me too. Okay, well, let's go and hang out with Yoshida there. I don't mind pink, personally. I wear pink when it's appropriate for the situation, especially for like Easter and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that sort of stuff. I have a pink shirt that I wear specifically for those times when I can wear it. But I just felt like the green kind of clashed with it. I don't know. It just seemed like a weird choice. It stood out for sure, but I don't think that that's always a good thing when you're choosing clothes to wear. Okay, so nothing on the home shopping channel, and let's go see Yoshida. I think this will get us to rank 6 with him, which means we're just that one step closer to getting all the charm we need. Let's take a look. Yeah, he'll be rank 6. Rank 7 for him gets us +3 charm. Rank 4 for her, which is 2 more hangouts with her, gets us +3 charm. Doing the movie with Anne on the 17th will get us +3 charm. So we should be able to take care of Dr. Takemi's little problem fairly shortly. So we should be good. And I think I mentioned it last time, but I'm going to say it again because I don't know how many people heard about it. I am going to kind of hold off on the rest of Ryuji's Confidant until we get back to school from summer break. It seems like a weird choice, I know, but I don't know. It's weird to max him out and just have him at max where other party members won't be. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, pink is a really bold color. It kind of it makes a statement in some ways. The pink that I have looks more like the shirt that I have that's pink. Looks more like strawberry milk, so it's kind of subdued a little bit. But I feel like a lot of the pink, like that pink that you saw there, it was like neon magenta. So, I mean, if you want to be bold and stand out in a crowd, sure, why not? But I personally prefer a more subdued pink myself. That's just me, though. Yeah, it's it's kind of a strange color, I suppose. It's well, I don't know how I want to word it exactly. It's not a natural color. It's more of a color, like I said, that makes a statement. So it's more. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. I'm trying to say something, but I don't think it's working out. So. Yeah, well, that's probably on purpose, Stick. Traffic cone orange has to stand out because if it doesn't, then the traffic cones aren't doing their job, you know what I mean? So.
Everyone.
But anyway, yes, let's talk to Yoshida and see what he wants to do with the dinner that he's going to with Dietman Matsushita there. Okay. Fancy restaurant at night? I'm down for that. All I've been eating the past couple of days is curry and fast food. Okay, so let's help him out.
Right away then.
Oh, it's at a hotel. I wonder if it's at the same hotel we went to with Mishima and with the gang there. It is. All right. Well, we can get some of that fatty tuna now. That's no good.
See.
Oh, do you mean the grandson that we saw in the last rank?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'll go grab more food. Oh, okay. What do you want to ask me? About the Phantom Thieves. Wouldn't expect a politician to really care about them. Have they? I don't know. They haven't gotten... I wouldn't say they're that popular yet. Am I for or against them? I'd say I'm for them. Well, you know. Oh, really? Well, that's probably because of how much pull they have in certain circles at this point. Now, what do you think, Yoshida? Sounds like he's for us.
You're right.
You think so? He's not far off, is he? Well, I mean, if we get super popular, it might help him in the elections. What a weird subject to talk about over dinner about with a politician, you know? It seems strange. So if Yoshida's running in this area as a dietman, he'd have to go against Matsushida's party. Okay. Unless he won the primary. Heh.
Alright, Jaeger's all set.
Well, I don't know if he wants you to put it into motion. I think he wants it to happen right now.
I'll give him a can for tomorrow. But
Seems like a pretty decent deal that he's giving him, though.
What?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, Dietman. Thanks. What do you think of that? Yeah, sorry I can't hear you over your outfit, Pink. Yeah. That's some outfits, yeah, especially like I said, the 777 outfit, yeah, it has that sort of an appeal to it, although I wouldn't call it an appeal. More like an aura. Well, he's a politician. He probably does have an ulterior motive. No offense, obviously. Well, if it was Saizo personally and he was being offered something like that, Saizo has been offered... Well, he hasn't been offered that directly in the past. Not so far as the game is concerned, but he's had friends that have had offers that are similar to that. Like Anne has had that sort of offer of keep quiet about this whole whatever, and I'll keep your best friend as the a lead member of the team. And frankly, it was bullshit. So I think Saizo would decline. Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad. And I'll keep helping you. I think we work well together. And so for having dinner with an opposing Dietman and increasing our confidence with Yoshida, we gain rank 6 of the Sun Confidant. Moving on up in the world here. We're pretty close to that rank 7 that I want to get to. Not that I'll be slowing down with him at that point. I'll be getting him to rank 10. Like, basically, we'll just keep doing it how we're doing it. Every Sunday that we're available to hang out with him, we will. But, yeah, I want to try to do that as soon as possible.
I shall ask you again another time.
All right, Yoshida, take it easy. I thought I unsubscribed from those emails. That alert that I got earlier was an email from my old alumnus. So, oh hey, we got a seat on the train. It's still the rainy season, really? Let's see here. So we got Megid Menace. That might be worth reading actually because of the fact that I think those are the hackers that have been plaguing the country, if I remember right. Or maybe they're an older group of hackers and they're taking inspiration from them. I don't know. This is knowledge. This is proficiency. I think we should read the Illusory Papas right now. I feel like that would be a better read. It gets us extra kindness. I mean, we learned about her in class, so I don't know if she's just a legend or if she was a real thing. I think she was the real thing. Didn't they say that she got stoned to death? Could have been a folktale, though. I didn't quite finish reading it. Okay, so we used our time wisely. Now let's see what else happens here.
Oh my god.
Not a big fan, huh, Miss Chono? I imagine that your hair wouldn't stand for all of this. Yeah, the humidity, too. Oh, apparently she's from California originally. Huh. Well, more so for us. We get a vacation in August. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am.
How about you?
Well, 30 days past September, April, June, November. All the rest have 31, except February, which has 28. Except in a leap year, it has 29. But if you're asking why they both specifically have it, yeah, someone pretentious said so.
That's correct.
It sounds like the wrong answer, but it is, because guess who was pretentious enough to say that their months that they made would have 31 days? July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. So it makes sense that they would have 31 days in their months. I mean, they were emperors after all. That's one of those answers where it's like, it can't possibly be this one, right? And then you look at the network and you're like, what? Unless you knew that just from your own standby, but... Yeah, that is a little bit of a weird thing to be debating over, and, you know... I guess he couldn't have had a dick measuring contest with him because Julius was dead by the time Augustus took over, so, you know. Guess he had to compensate for it some other way.
Nice going.
It wasn't that hard. Oh my god! Okay, well, I guess we got rank 4 knowledge now. I've spent too many days at the diner already, apparently. Nice! That doesn't get us anything, but nice. Yes, we do have exams, and they start on the 13th, so we'll have to be ready for it. Oh, don't worry. I've got enough knowledge to take those exams down. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't expect us to get it that early, but apparently we got it. So next up will be our charm and our guts. Those shouldn't be long from now either, so. Calling card? Yes, calling card, Ann. I know it's raining, but that's what we gonna do. I'm gonna click decide later, but then we'll meet up in just a moment after I save.
I'll just add this.
We'll get our proficiency up later today because we'll make more lockpicks, and then we'll go there. Yeah, timing, seriously. Who else is available today? Just Makoto, and it's a rainy day, so we could go to the diner, but I decided, like I said, that we need to send the calling card today, so it's more important that we do that. We could have sent it on the first, but Kawakami was available, and then we wouldn't have been able to hang out with her, and she wasn't available on Saturday either, so it kind of, yeah, I'd rather, oops, wrong button. I'd rather do it today. Okay, so let's meet up and send out that calling card.
What's the matter?
Yes, that's what we're gonna be doing. True. We gotta somehow get the calling card to him. I don't know how we're gonna manage that one.
Yep.
Well, I guess, well, if we held a meeting, they'd just be like, we need to send the calling card, so let's just send it.
No.
You don't seem so enthusiastic, Ryuji. It won't be that bad. We'll get it. We'll get it done.
Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card to him?
Directly to him, you mean? I don't know that we deliver it directly to him.
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
I'm thinking we deliver it to his subordinates. That might help.
Why not use the same method as before?
How do you figure? What's your plan, Makoto? Well, she'll tell us what the plan is tomorrow when we actually see how this all is going to go. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I haven't heard anything, but let's leave it to them. I'm sure she's got a good head on her shoulders, and Ryuji knows what he's doing with the whole wording of the thing, so we'll be good. Yeah. Yes, we will. Okay. Yep, so we'll get some sleep, but first, need to go make lockpicks. Anything here? Yeah, 2 Freudian slips in one show. They're not trying to say something, are they? Well, anyway. Let's go make lockpicks. We don't need them for tomorrow, but we'll make them anyway.
I see.
Yep. Mo lockpicks. Can I get +3
What are your
proficiency out of it? We'll be able to make 3 lockpicks this time, but we may not get. It doesn't matter too much if I don't get it. Proficiency is one of those things where you can increase it fairly easily with other things, so I'm not too concerned if I don't get +3 out of it.
What are your thoughts?
Sure, let's make more. And actually, I think we can make even more than that. We might have 4 chances because he would have said, at this point, you can make 1 more. There we go. And obviously, the more
What are your
lockpicks that you can make, the more chances you have of getting +3 proficiency. So that always helps. How many more do I need? I have 6. I don't need stealth and all for much of anything. The spotlight might be okay, but I think I'd rather have that for New Game Plus when it might actually be more important. We don't need the element set that badly. We don't need to go home. Smokescreen might be okay, but I'm kind of more concerned just having lockpicks, really.
Okay.
Let's make it.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, well, we only got 1 lockpick out of most of those, but we got 2 out of 1 of them, so that gives us the +3 proficiency there. Which is good. Which is very good. Work our way up.
All right.
That's all.
Well then.
Okay, rumors around town. Some posters, huh? Oh, I think I know what they did. They posted a bunch of posters all over Central Street to make sure that all of his subordinates would see it. Well, we'll cut the tension with a sharp knife tomorrow because we're going to be going and fighting Kaneshiro. So.
Excuse me, sir, but
He doesn't sound like he's too happy to have to see him.
I found this on the car. There's something written on it.
Read it.
But
I said, read it.
I still can't get over his face, man.
Sir Junya Kaneshiro,
Yeah.
devouring sinner of gluttony,
I have a way of cutting the tension myself.
you indulge in scamming others with horrendous methods that target minors exclusively. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth.
Man, he's really shitting his pants over
Your
this.
distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves.
Brave Sonata.
Isn't this bad?
What of it?
If something happened to you,
I couldn't live with myself. I love the feeling of shitting my pants in front of you when I have to tell you things you don't want to hear.
I mean, if the higher-ups find out about this,
What do you mean higher-ups? Who else is higher up than Kaneshiro?
Useless shit. Just keep quiet for now.
There's a conspiracy
it's
going on
posted
here.
all around the city.
And it is specifically targeted at me. No.
People are talking about it online too.
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile,
Phantom Thieves, don't make me laugh.
well, you won't be laughing in a moment, Kaneshiro. Trust me. Rip that Hitler stash right off your face.
They'll pay for this.
Seems to be getting to him, even though he said it wasn't anything to worry about. Well, good. That was the plan all along, so. Nice job, you two. I think so. Yeah, his subordinates have probably gotten the word to him.
Not bad.
Nicely done, Makoto and Ryuji. Well, good. I'm glad you didn't get caught. Okay, let's get moving then.
Are you ready?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Now, let's settle the score.
Well, I don't know, Makoto. You're kind of still not giving yourself enough credit. You gotta go forward with conviction. I mean, you have conviction, but you're still doing all of that. Everybody ready?
It's showtime.
Yeah! You know, until we get an all-out attack at the end of the battle, and then the show's over, because that's what it says when Joker gets an all-out attack. Okay, so, for this particular fight, I would like to have... Who would I like to have with me? Ryuji, Ann, and Makoto. Might seem like a weird team because we don't have Morgana for the healing, but as we've established previously, because of Phoenix, I'm actually the best healer in the game right now, so that's why I'm not taking them with me. Who do I have that resists dark? Anybody? Well, I don't want to use Shisa, not that I would use it there. I have New, but it doesn't really have much that I can do back to him. Excuse me. Well, we'll do what we normally do. We'll rack onto him, and then we'll, I don't know, heal if we need to. Use Oni with Swift Strike and go from there. I have Sukukaja as well, so I can make sure that I have enough hit rate for Swift Strike to hit a whole ton of times. So there's that. Anyway, before we head off into the end of the palace in order to steal his heart, I actually need to use the restroom real quick. So, I will leave it here for just a moment. I'll be back. Enjoy the music! Okay, I have returned. I just noticed, by the way, since most of our regular crowd is here at this point, I guess I could talk to you guys, because I remembered as I was off screen there, I wanted to talk to you guys about something important that's going on. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I am as well as I can be given the situation. My co-commentator, I use air quotes there, and our dog Pepper, who occasionally I interact with in the background while I'm on the streams there. She's been having a lot of problems for the past few months, gastrointestinal problems, issues with her joints and everything. She's 18 years old, so she's a really old dog. And I just wanted to put the word out there to let everybody know that it's gotten to the point now where we are going to be making an appointment to have her put down in not too long. It's if we get the appointment so that I can be there for it, because I have to work a bunch for the next couple of weeks, but there are days where I have a day off and I may be able to be there for her when we get her put down. It's just a matter of the amount of suffering that she's going through every day and night is to the point where we just feel like it's not, we don't like seeing her suffer the way that she is. So it's gotten to that point where we would feel a little bit better knowing that she's not suffering anymore. So when it happens, I don't know necessarily that I'll be canceling the streams on the day that it happens, but I will not be okay on those days when it happens. I am probably for the next, when it happens, which it may happen as close as next week, late next week. I will be prone to just breaking out crying uncontrollably because she's 18 years old. She's my best friend in the whole damn world, and I'm gonna have a hard time adjusting to a world where she's not here anymore. So if I seem down in the dumps for a little while, it has nothing to do with anything that's happened in the game or with Twitch or anything like that. It has nothing to do with any of you guys. You guys are all fantastic. I love all of you. It's just because I have a friend that is not going to be with us for much longer. So I may not be okay for a few streams there. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's what might be going on. Yeah, we're gonna spend a lot of time with her over the course of the next week or so as it's going on. I mean, I'm petting her and sitting with her as much as I possibly can during the day and making sure she's comfortable, everything like that. So I'm doing the best I can. Everybody else is doing the best that we can. But it's just a decision that we had to make at some point, and it's better. Like I said, I feel like it's better for her than to have her suffering every single day because of the issues and problems that she's having with her old age. So, and she's sitting right next to me on the floor right now. She's having a hard time even now. Like she would get up on the couch with me and sit next to me and lay down next to me while I'm co-commentating. And in the past 3-4 days or so, she hasn't been able to get up on the couch with us, and she has barely been able to get up and down the stairs with us outside as well, to get off of our porch. So we know that it's getting to a really serious point at this point, and I can't see her. I can't see myself letting her suffer anymore, and I think the rest of my family feels the same way. So I just want to let you guys know. I feel like I needed to aerate that a little bit. So yeah, that's what's coming up in the pipeline at this point. So if I'm feeling crappy for a few days, that way you guys know kind of what it was. Anyway, let's keep going because that's neither here nor there right now. Do I have everything all set up here? I think so. Yeah, we're all set and ready to go. Okay, so let's give this a shot. I will save here. And let's go kick Shadow Kanashiro's ass for being the kind of person that he is there. And obviously now, because of the fast travel point that we have, we can go straight here and do that. There was that one persona that I was talking about that would be helpful for this boss fight. The persona in question is Isis, and it's available at level 26. It's a good persona to have for this fight because it nulls dark elemental attacks, so the first half of the fight is a little easier because Joker doesn't have to worry about getting hit by that. But it's actually also helpful to have Isis for the next dungeon, like the entirety of the next dungeon, so I'm probably just going to hold off until that point to create Isis, and along with most of the personas that I can make right now. Because there's a few I can make right now, but I'm not really going to worry about that until we get to that point. But anyway, yes, only objective today is stealing a treasure, so let's get in there and take it out. Probably have Saizo doing healing for this one. Ryuji and Ann can contribute to physical offense, and Makoto can kind of do her thing where she contributes to healing if need be, and go from there. Okay, so in we go. We'll keep the Persona 2 outfit for this one. I'll be switching back to the regular one once we're done with this dungeon. So looks like it, and he's got a few friends with him apparently. He must have. Yeah, it looks like he put the treasure in behind that vault there. Oh boy. What gives, Kanashiro? You're not making this easy on us. I mean, we never said it was gonna be, but...
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came.
Well, that's because his cognition changed, so now he knows that we're trying to get his desires and he's trying to guard them.
I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
It's more like his cognition, Morgana, but you know.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank.
It wasn't private before. We busted in with no problems.
I'm surprised you made it here alive. It seems you're quite lucky.
Yeah, I've had that said about me before.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions.
Oh yeah.
Even the police are struggling to deal with you. So this will make the public believe in us too.
Well, he didn't need to know that, Ryuji, but
Those in
okay.
power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world.
Well, I don't like the hierarchy of the world, so
Just
you can take it and
accept
shove
your
it.
fate as a source of my wealth.
No thanks.
We'll never agree to that.
Right.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know.
Well, I'm sure, but you worked your way up, and you could have done some good, but you didn't.
I went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
No, that's not the morally correct thing to do, Kaneshiro.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people?
You're getting back at the people who were you at some point in your life.
What a pitiful man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top. The strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things.
Well, I think you'll find that we're about to buck the natural order of
You
things,
damn
so...
brats who think you know the world through the shit you read online will make perfect prey.
That's what you think.
He is utterly hopeless.
How deplorable.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness. And if those fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain stupid fools.
So are you talking about yourself right now, or other people? Because it sounds like you're talking about yourself just as much as other people.
Will you just shut it already?
Let's just fight.
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends.
Can I get knowledge from this lecture?
Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
No, that was a legitimate question. Can I?
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny.
Swarm? What do you mean by that? There's only one of you. Are you okay? I didn't get a knowledge point, damn it. Had to listen to that lecture for nothing. Okay, that's probably bad. Anybody hear that buzzing? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like a fly on the wall, man.
What's up, yo? Now come get some.
Where'd that accent come from?
Lie on dirty money. Get the hell out of my face!
Hi, here we go, you pieces of shit. Try all you want, but I ain't gonna forgive you.
Well, apparently he's a fly on our shit. Let's get him off our shit.
Being young is such a crime. They're naive, they're reckless, and on top of that, they don't even realize how stupid they are.
Still think you're talking about yourself a little.
Now, I couldn't just sit back and not cash shit on those idiots, right?
No, you really could have, though.
Get him, Joker! This money grubber's getting a one-way ticket to redemption!
Can do! Okay, so, first things first, let's get Rekunda going, just like usual. We'll work on him a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Ryuji, why don't you Terukaja yourself so that you can do a whole butt-ton of damage there? I'm gonna keep Saizo more on standby so he can kind of support the party. We'll get Terunda going as well, and that'll help us a little bit. And then Makoto, I could Rakukaja. I think I'll wait, though. Let's do some damage for right now. Nice. Good job. So Kaneshiro gets 2 turns, and he mostly just attacks and uses Curse Elemental magic, but he may also use Evil Touch occasionally, which is all kinds of inappropriate, but yeah, we'll make it work in spite of that. Anyway, we can attack this turn, so yeah, just do a Sayo. That'll work. We'll get him down eventually here. Medium physical or Rampage for more physical. You don't have Sukukaja on you, so I'm just gonna go with Headbutt. Might seem like a strange move, but without Sukukaja, it kind of is a little bit better, I think, to go and do things that will hit once, but are more guaranteed to deal damage than Rampage. Because Rampage is light physical, or light physical damage 1 to 3 times.
You're just gonna keep going at this to the bitter end, huh?
Something like that.
No more games then. I ain't gonna forgive you punks for this.
I wasn't looking for your forgiveness.
You had better be prepared.
You tell him, Makoto.
Feel my rage!
Man, he's going down pretty easy, though, for an end of the palace boss, huh? I mean, there is this, but... yeah, that wasn't much. Let's see, we could retcon to him again, but I think we've almost got him at this point, so we should be okay. Yeah, we got this. Nice. I thought he was going to be done there, but...
Keep at it, Joker. Corner him!
okay, everybody surround him! Hold him up!
Damn it. You goddamn punks.
Well, these goddamn punks have you cornered. What do you have to say about yourself now?
Show no mercy! Let's finish him!
You got it! Yeah, something like that. Still won't go down, though, huh?
Hell. Punks are stronger than you look.
We've been working out a little.
Looks like I gotta bring out my big guns.
Uh-oh.
You're all buzz and no bite!
We'll see about that. Time to roll out.
Uh-oh. What do you mean by roll out?
My guardian robot.
Oh god, guys, he's recruited Optimus Prime! Jesus Christ, Optimus, you've really let yourself go since last time I saw you. Holy cow. Not really that intimidating, I'll be honest with you.
A pig? Damn it. I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his sleeve.
Well, no matter what he calls it.
Joker, make sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage.
Yes, ma'am.
Thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
Well, good thing I have the healing for it then. But yeah, no matter what he calls this thing, it's about to be rubble soon. Okay, so first things first, again, let's get Rekunda going. And we'll get Terranda going. Ryuji doesn't have his attack anymore, so I guess we'll do that again. Yep, there we go. I can heal as well, but I'll do that next turn. Should be okay before then. Get Terranda going, we'll redo that in a little while, and Makoto, why don't you do Rakukaja on Joker so that he's in a little bit better shape. He lost his defense from Defense Master, so... Metabolic Wave, what the hell? Oh, okay, well that's not so bad. That being said, I could probably use a heal right about now.
Alright.
Thanks.
Yeah, look at that. About 80 health from one Medea because of Divine Grace. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I'll stick with Headbutt there. We'll have a reason to use Rampage in a little while, but for right now, just your strongest single targeting attacks will do. I love the sound effect, by the way, that happens when you hit this thing. It's just so satisfying. I don't know what about it is so satisfying, but it's just... Listen. Hear that that knock sound? I don't know what about it is so satisfying, but I just really like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Let's top everybody off again. And the next turn we'll Rekunda again, so we can keep him down on that. And we'll have Ryuji Terukaja himself, and can Terranda herself, and then we'll go from there. And at this pace, we should be in pretty good shape.
Prepare yourself.
You punks are really tipping me off. You called my Piggytron a pig earlier, right?
Well, it's a piggy bank, right? I mean, it's practically a pig.
Were you talking about me too when you said that? You were. I'm you all the
Well, your face kind of makes it look like you do have some excess fat to deal with, but...
Piggytron! Super VIP bar!
Oh dear God, it is a transformer! It's not much of a transformation, though.
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us.
Well, he did talk about rolling out earlier.
Let's go.
Guess we got to take care of that then. Let's see here. What do we want to do in this case? Its defense being lowered is kind of not as important right now as it is for me to deal damage to both the pig and to Kaneshiro there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to Oni and Tsukikaja myself. And then we're going to use Swift Strike to take care of that. So, here's what you can do, by the way. Now they're both targets there, so you can actually target both of them using something that's attack all thing, like Maragi, Mafrai, Bad Beat, or Swift Strike in my case. So I'm going to try to hit both of them. We'll see if it works. Okay, good. The target here is actually Kaneshiro, but we can probably make do. Like this.
Persona! No holds barred!
Okay, good. And if you deal enough damage to him, you'll actually knock him off of the pig. You want to be careful, though, because if it's doing this, it's pretty close to using its attack, so we should be okay, though. I can use Swift Strike and deal with it. Okay, well, maybe not, because I just missed him. Alright, well, in that case, let's do this to make sure he gets hit enough. And that will knock him off. We'll all disperse, and then, well... he comes to regret his decisions in life. But still, the main boss is the Piggytron, so you want to deal as much damage to that as you possibly can. Just make sure that you occasionally target Kaneshiro when he pops out of it because of Super VIP form. But we should be okay now. So now it's just, again, our regular attacks there. So since we didn't have Rakunda, let's get Terunda back up. We'll do Rakukaja again to get that going again, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll heal next turn, because this is going to hurt a little. Yeah. Thankfully, Oni resists physical, so that makes it a little easier. Ryuji's a little hurt, but I think we should be okay. I might just have Makoto diorama him, because this Medea should top everyone else off.
Thanks. Thanks! Thank you!
Plus, Makoto gets her turn after Ryuji, so that should help him too. Yeah, let's get his Terakaja back up. I didn't get Rakunda back up either. Oh boy. That's okay, though. We should be fine. Such a satisfying sound effect. I don't know what it is.
Sorry.
Okay, so now we're all topped up. Missile Party? That doesn't sound good. But yeah, that's why I brought Anne to the party, because Anne is resistant to fire, and Missile Party obviously does that, so you want to be a little careful. But yeah, we're on fire now, so we're going to take a little bit of damage each turn, so let's see if I can fix that. Let me buy Sudi myself. I could be getting Rakunda on him, but we should be okay. And then I'll just have Makoto use something to take care of that for herself, while Ryuji and Anne do their thing.
Let's do this! Eat this!
But yeah, you don't want to bring Yusuke because of Missile Party, so he's weak to it, and you don't want to give the opponent a 1 more if you can afford not to. Maybe I should have kept that extinguish thing, extinguish orb that I had, because then I could have used it right here. Oh well, no big deal. We should be fine. Okay, I'm going to try to get Rakunda on him here, and I'll have Makoto heal herself as needed.
Persona! Eat this!
Probably should have Terakaja'd again. That's okay. We can do it later. It's more important that I get Terunda and Rakunda on him, to be honest with you. So, yeah.
Let's go.
And then I'll Medea next turn, and we'll be in good shape. Oh, you're feeling sick again? Oh, that's not good. Hopefully both you and Carbon feel better, because not good that you both of you are feeling sick.
Is that bastard going to rush us again?
But that's okay. I don't mind you guys being quiet. It's an intense moment in the fight.
Knock
So,
like earlier? Or do you want to find another way out?
What do you mean another way out?
As you know, Kaneshiro is a moneymonger.
Right.
Tossing an expensive item his way might draw his attention and serve as a distraction.
That's not a bad idea.
Let's give it a try, Joker.
Excuse me.
It's your call what item we throw.
Okay, sure. Let's try it.
Okay, let's lure him with some kind of item.
But what item will we throw? Let's check our options.
What do you think of this, Joker? It might work. Maybe?
Well, that soul food probably would work, but I'd like to not throw an SP item at him because those are kind of necessary.
How about this? I have doubts about its effectiveness, though.
Maybe.
Let's try throwing this. It's super expensive.
Well, out of the bunch, the soul food is the most expensive thing. Typically, Ryuji recommends the Hirania that we have in our inventory there, and I don't mind throwing that because we got it for free anyway, but I would like to not throw away any of these, so we aren't going to do this one. We'll just knock them off like we did last time. No big deal. Let's see. What do we need to do here?
I'm not done.
I think, well, my evasiveness rate reverted again, didn't it? Let me see. Yeah, it did. Let's try Swift Strike anyway. We'll see if it works.
You're mine.
Well, it's doing damage to the Piggytron, so that's good. And because we did damage on that, I'm gonna focus primarily up on here. You're not up on your Terrakaja. I don't need the Terrakaja right now. It's more important that I do damage. So,
Let's do this!
as much damage as I can to him, so he gets knocked off.
Persona! Out of our way!
There we go. Dude, you have like a megaphone up there with yourself, or what? Keep telling yourself that, dude.
It's already been decided. You are going down.
She's really serious about this.
Joker, let us throw an object to draw Kanashiro's attention.
I don't want to throw my expensive items, though. We're good.
Careful. A big one's coming.
We'll be good. Why don't I just use Snap?
Go down.
Bat! There we go. So yeah, you could throw an item and then he'd be distracted for like 2 to 3 turns, I think, but why? Might as well just do this. This is working well enough. I mean, on Merciless difficulty on New Game Plus, I probably would jump at the opportunity because it would help a lot, but yeah, we'll be okay. Yeah, just do this. Keep going with the single targeting stuff. He should be down this turn, really. Between all the attacks we've got going on here. Nicely done, Makoto. Good job. I'm glad she got the final blow because this is the dungeon that's important to her after all. Okay, lots of experience and lots of money out of it. Nice. I should have probably switched to Yaxini to finish the fight because then I would have gotten it to level up, but that's okay. We got enough money at this point anyway to actually just buy another Queen's Necklace just from that fight, so it shouldn't be a big deal. And everybody got a level up out of it. Sweet.
I leveled up.
We're now level 27. Very good. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Hell yeah.
And Ryuji got a new move, Assault Dive. It's basically heavy physical damage there. I'm not going to replace Lunge because I might need the light physical damage at some point if I don't feel like just attacking with him normally. I'm going to replace Rampage, though, because it's not as good as Bad Bait, in my opinion, so we'll get rid of that. Zyanga is next for him, so we'll work on that when we get there. Morgana also got a new skill, Garula, which is the 2nd level of Garu spell, so we'll just replace regular Garu with that. It's Recarm next, which will be very good for him as well.
Skill.
Yusuke got Mind Slice. It's an attack all that has a low chance to confuse, so sort of like Bad Beat, but with a different status effect on it, so that's not bad. He gets Bufula next.
That's a new skill.
And Makoto gets Energy Shower from that fight. Would have helped in the boss fight. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't have, because we never got feared during the boss fight, but if we had, and she hadn't been feared, she could have cured it for everyone in the party. That's okay, though. She should be fine there without it. And her next skill is Flash Bomb, which is basically like Vajra Blast, except it also has a chance to dizzy opponents. So everybody's moving up in the world, I think. But we got them all the same. Man, look at those gold bars, man. Can we take one of those with us?
Kanashiro.
I'm not gonna let anyone have it. This is my money.
No, actually you earned it from other people doing work for you, and then extorting even more other people. So it's not your money. Give it up.
You stole it all from innocent people.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
Oh, you're gonna do more than that.
You're still sounding pretty condescending.
You're right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this?
I guess you'll have
It's
to
all
figure it
because
out,
of our
won't you?
society. We people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do.
I don't know. I mean, we're all considered pretty weak by society, and we're doing pretty good for ourselves.
I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
Well, if you really feel that way, then maybe you should atone for the things that you've done.
The
Then
more you
that
talk,
would
the more pathetic you sound.
hopefully make up for a little bit of it. He does sound pretty pathetic, though,
I
doesn't
just
he?
wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Sure, we live that life every day, but we're not going around and making other innocent people do our dirty work for us and extorting them for money because of it.
Bullshit!
Excuse me.
All you did was surround yourself with people you could use, solely for some easy money.
Mm-hmm.
And you think you're the only one who's got to deal with being labeled?
We're labeled every day, man.
Me and all these other guys, we're all fighting against that.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong.
In jail!
Somewhere you can make amends. For the rest of your life.
She's so badass, man.
We're gonna do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Well, we just did,
Free of
Ryuji.
charge.
He had to get the last line, didn't he?
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Yes.
Seriously? You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power. These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
Well, I have Pulimpa and Confuse Boost for that, so I don't really need the palaces so much as a few enemies and mementos.
We're not like you.
Yeah, that too.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice?
Well, we fight for our own justice. That's meaning enough.
You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
I wonder if he's talking about that dude in the black mask.
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please.
Very possible.
They don't care about consequences. Psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Spill it. Who are you talking about?
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them.
Well, we will be someday, though.
Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
I guess we better keep on our toes, huh?
We can think about that later. Grab the treasure. There's no time.
Yeah, probably for the
In that
best.
case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Large what? Oh. You mean all of the gold? Oh god, Morgana.
Treasure.
You can catnip about it later. This is normal.
This is so cool! Wowee! Being a human is great! It's shiny, shiny gold!
Okay, but can we take it out of the palace, please? Look at his face. Not the one in the portrait, the one behind the portrait next to the gold. He's so freaking happy, dude. I can't handle, oh my god. Yeah, now is definitely not the time.
Throw animals, damn it!
Well then, stop jumping on her face.
Enough already! Let's get it in, everyone! Hurry!
Shouldn't we get the treasure for? Okay, well, I guess we've got it.
Okay, all set.
How did the place not come down on top of us by then? Can he carry all of that too? I mean, okay.
Wait, there's no road!
Oh my god. Oh boy. So now we're gonna land on our asses in the real world, huh? Where's all the gold gonna go, by the way? I think that if all of that was in the middle of Central Street, people might get a little suspicious. Also that, too.
I
We-
think I cracked my ass.
I hope not.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Oh my god, stop!
Of course not!
Well, I mean, all of ours are cracked if you want to be technical, but, yeah, like...
That's not what I mean! More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that!
I wonder what all these people think. I wonder if we, like, came out and we were, like, in the middle of the street and almost got run over or something.
Everyone's staring at us!
Yeah, they're listening to us talk about butt cracks in the middle of public. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say nobody.
Where's Morgana? Oh,
That
shit.
briefcase.
Oh, that's where the gold went. Okay.
Appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
He's not dead, you guys. Like,
Not
come
what I
on.
meant. Isn't that Kanashiro's?
You mean his treasure?
More than likely. Maybe we should...
Light's red.
Yeah, let's go get it before he dies.
Where should we open it?
Shouldn't we be more worried about Morgana? I love how Saizo's the only one who's... Actually, no, Ryuji and Yusuke are also looking. But Anna and Makoto are like, hey, we could just go do, you know, all of this stuff and take... No, what should we do with the treasure? Morgana's like, I'm dying. Help me.
We have security cameras to worry about there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, I got the perfect place.
Take it to EY again?
That's right.
I was just in the mood for some coffee, too.
Oh, take it to Sojiro. Okay.
And we need to fix Morgana up.
Yeah, he could probably use a pick-me-up. Poor Morgana.
So warm.
What? You know what? I was gonna say what was warm, but I don't want to know. I really don't. I really, really don't want to know. I think I know, but I don't want to know.
This place is oddly calming.
Yeah, it's got that charm to it.
Have you learned anything new?
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
Yeah, man, not so hard with
Rotary
that
lock,
sanitary pad, huh? Should we use his journal? Maybe that has something to do with it. Whoa, man!
I knew it.
What did you know?
How did you get that?
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
Oh, he must have been opening it while she was being held hostage there.
Well, that's
Not bad.
Scary, but amazing too.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Oh, that burns. Hey, hurry up and open it.
Okay, what's in it? And inside the briefcase is a lot of money.
How much is this?
That is a lot.
I believe one stack is 1 million yen.
Holy cow.
1, 2, 3. There's 30 of them in here.
We're set for life! Forget this Phantom Thief stuff. We'll just split it
And
evenly.
after splitting it, we still each get 5 million.
Yeah, I don't think we'll need to worry about money ever again.
Holy shit. It's gonna be deluxe pork soup combo for me from here on out.
Ryuji, that's a good way to get cholesterol, like high cholesterol, man.
You have to think bigger than that.
Although I think Yusuke and Saizo see the problem with
Not to
this.
bring down the excited mood, but does this money look real to you?
Yeah,
What?
it was too good to be true. Unfortunately, because
Children
look, it's a
thing.
Kaneshiro bill, like the ones that were falling all over the place in his bank.
Oh, for real?
It's Monopoly money. Sorry.
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
Yes, pretty much. He's so unhappy. He really wanted that pork soup combo, man.
Well, hey. At least it feels like we totes busted this case, right?
Yeah, we did. And also, the case is probably worth a lot considering it's solid gold.
What do you mean?
Like, that's gaudy as hell. Somebody would want that.
Is busting a case good or bad?
Well, busting makes me feel good, Makoto, so I imagine it would make you feel good, too.
Both.
That doesn't really answer her question. You've had pork ramen? I've never personally had it, so I can't relate, but...
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case.
Not the feeling you were expecting, huh, Makoto?
How funny.
Not quite Yukiko's laugh there.
Hold
That's
on a
okay,
second.
though. Yukiko's laugh was kind of ridiculous.
Even though the contents are nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
I'm glad Ryuji knows the priorities here. You've had really good pork ramen? It sounds good. I mean, I'm just imagining it, and it seems like it would be really good.
By the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
Well, after he got hit on the head with the briefcase, probably they're all gone again.
No, not at all.
Damn.
Come on. Did that that hit to your head make you forget even more?
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
True.
You have amnesia?
That's the most cliched thing I've ever heard.
Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
I hope your memories return soon then. So, what happens next?
Well, we sell this, and then we hang out until the next target shows up, basically.
We wait for Kaneshiro to have his change of heart.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Again, not sure if you're getting excited for the right or the wrong reason there, Ryuji.
Hey, you know what Kaneshiro said at the end there?
Yeah, about the guy that's going around in palaces like a crazy person?
About
Yeah.
that criminal using the metaverse?
Guess it could be a girl, too. You never know.
Yes.
Shouldn't
I was
assume.
bothered by that as well.
Because we know what that means.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kaneshiro's change of heart goes first.
Okay,
I should
sounds
probably
good.
just lay low for a while.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
Well, he's a little more of a veteran at this than you are, Makoto, in spite of the fact that you're basically our second in command. He knows what's up. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
How long is it going to take?
Well, sir, we can't provide a prostitute for you if all of our prostitutes are booked up. You're just going to have to wait until the day that one of them is available.
This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Is he talking to the principal? What the hell? Why are they specially investigating the school? I wonder if he really is legitimately looking for the Phantom Thieves.
We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember who gave you that position to begin with.
Oh, apparently our principal was appointed.
Our other operative gave us a list of candidates without delay. How different from a certain someone.
I wonder who their other operative is.
Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
Things are unfolding in the background that we won't really know anything about for a while, unfortunately. Oh shit, my phone! Yes, we did. And all we gotta do now is wait for our work to be looked at by other people. Hopefully. Yeah, that's hopefully what's gonna happen. Yeah, I think we did good. Good job, guys. Right. And that's something to be proud of. I think so. What's that, Makoto? Oh, yeah, well, there is that. Yeah, not something to worry about right now. We did good work today, so let's just rest on our laurels for now. It's not like we can do anything about it now. We're all tired from our outing. Yes, good job, everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But, you know, it's not that important. Again, it's not the priority here. The priority is that we change the heart of a criminal, so...
Okay.
Okay. This is still good, right?
Nice.
Okay, good. Nothing to do today. Oni got a ton of experience for that. It's too bad Yaxini didn't get it, like I said, but we should be okay. Yeah, and I mean, she only needs 700 to the next thing anyway, and I need to get that between now and level 32. So, it should be fine. And we got 160,000 yen to play with here, and we'll get even more the next time we go into Mementos, so that should be fine. I don't think there's anything else to do. Let me check the TV real quick, just in case there's anything else on about, like, a quiz or something. Doesn't sound like it. Yeah. Well, good thing we took care of it then. Alright, so let's get some sleep. Take it easy tonight. We'll spend our time, hopefully wisely, between now and the change of heart. We'll see what happens, and then we'll go from there.
Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society.
Yes, he was, but we went in and cleaned him up.
Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires.
But we got him.
Still,
All the
there
same.
were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
That, my dear Morgana, is called the bystander effect. When there's a lot of people around that could help, nobody does because nobody has responsibility for it. As soon as you point to somebody and say, you, call 911, we need some help here, that's when the bystander effect ends. They're too scared.
So it's because they don't have the courage.
Yep. To stand up for
Humans
themselves.
Are so weak.
Yeah, well, you know.
Humans.
We're weak by ourselves, but when we're together, we're strong. As you can see from the Phantom Thieves.
Do you think I'll really be able to become a human?
Well, why are
When I
you
touched
doubting
the
yourself?
treasure, some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but
What kind of memories?
I really may not be human.
You gotta be confident, though. If you go forward not thinking, like, not feeling convicted with the whole thing, then how do you expect it to ever resolve itself? You know what I mean? Just be confident in yourself, Morgana. Walk forward with your head held
You're
tall.
talking to?
Well, I know, you're the most arrogant person in our party. I'm just saying, sometimes you have those moments, you know.
Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
Well, I don't think that makes a difference, but okay. But you gotta be human, that's the point. And so for finishing off Shadow Kaneshiro, we get rank 5 of the Magician Confidant with Morgana, and gives us a new ability, Pickpocket. When Joker performs a melee attack, now he has a chance to steal an item from the enemies. So that's really nice, and it will actually come into play in the next palace that we go to, so I'll be making good use of that. Now that's a regular physical attack, the ones that you use the X button for, not a physical attack from a persona, so you gotta just use his regular attack for it. Unfortunately, we don't have a very good weapon for that yet, but don't you worry, we'll fix that. Trust me.
Come on. It's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
Alright, sounds good to me. I could use the rest. I mean, we didn't do that much compared to the last time we were in the palace, but we did enough. And I imagine Igor wants to talk as well, considering how well we did. So let's go have a chat with him and the twins there. See what they'd like. Hello, Warden.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
Okay.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done.
Well, thank you.
I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, going well, I think.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
Yeah, is that the same dude that was in the last palace? Yeah, the other metaverse user.
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
Well, at least I remembered it. I mean, he probably would have yelled at me anyway, so.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Right.
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually.
I think Igor's assuming that he's male as well. Huh.
Yet another thing for me to look forward to.
But you're not going to tell us who it is, are you?
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
No, because that would be too easy.
It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities.
I'll do the best I can. And also for finishing off Shadow Kaneshiro, we get rank 6 of the Fool Confidant, which gets us a new ability, High Arcana Burst. It increases the EXP you get when you get an Arcana Burst. So that's pretty nice. It'll help us out when we make personas in the future.
All right.
Sweet. 2 in 1 night, not bad.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your world.
Yes, ma'ams. Okay, a few more days, and then Kaneshiro will admit his fault and guilt. So we just gotta spend our time wisely till then. Oh shit, my phone! Hello?
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Are you sleeping?
No, I just woke up. What's up? I'm still asleep.
Thank goodness. There's something
you know.
What's that?
Kanashiro contacted me.
Oh,
Kanashiro?
what did he say?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well.
Oh, good.
And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
Oh, whoa. That's a big step.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he probably would have moved out of the country so he couldn't get prosecuted there if he had the choice.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Or that. That's true, too.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
Yeah, seems like it.
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see.
But we'll figure it out soon.
What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
Not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately.
Yeah, so apparently those are connected to that other metaverse user. Huh, we'll have to keep our eyes out for them.
It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
But who could it be?
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us.
Right, and then we'll see what happens with our popularity and all that stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I'm glad that that's all taken care of. Now we can kind of rest easy for the time being.
Really?
Talking about Shogi. Didn't we hear something about Shogi on the TV the one time? Hifumi Togo, huh? In a church somewhere.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, I heard him. Not interested in Shogi. Yeah, the pretty Shogi player.
Hey, wait!
Well, I mean, okay, that's the wording that they used. Why? I don't know a thing about it. Well, that's true. It might be useful. It is actually true, though. You can make a confidant with Hifumi Togo. I mean, I'm spoiling it like 3 days before it actually happens or something like that, but yeah, you do. You get to do a confidant with her, and her abilities are really good. The stuff that they let you do in battles is just, it's really nice to have, basically. It's good for support. Are we getting another day off? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you think, Kawakami. Okay, so we got some free time. What do I want to do? I could make more lockpicks, but we've got like 7 now. And we've got level 4 knowledge, so I think we'll read. Let's read the rest of the Illusory Pop-S there. Use that free time. Again, I'm pretty sure.
Oh!
Yes, we did. We can go turn it back in with the library. Are there any books that I haven't gotten yet? I don't think I've read the Arsene one, if I remember right. But anyway, yeah, we get +3 kindness out of that reading there. So we're working on that. We'll get there pretty shortly, too. I don't think it takes that much to get to kindness rank 4. I think it's like 20 points, but we've gotten quite a few points in it since we ranked it up, so we should be okay pretty soon.
You got it.
Yeah, we'll have to, won't we? Oh shit, my phone. What's this one say? Oh, Makoto. You think he's onto us? Right. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed you over there. Okay. Well, it's not going to be an emergency, but we will probably be going and hanging out with her, so... Now, let's see, who else is here? Looks like everybody's available. Okay. So Yusuke's available. We'll figure that out. What are our plans for today? Anne says... Okay, so she's at the station. So she's available as well. And Ryuji is hanging out in the hallway. Okay. Well, let's, yeah, we'll decide later. Let's save first, and then we'll see what else we can do there.
Let's do it.
I'll probably play until the Kaneshiro Fallout, and then once that happens, we'll go from there.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, I'm thinking it will. I mean, it lets us reload if we ever need to, so... But yeah, it's good that we took care of that, because now it looks like a ton of people are available to hang out with, so that's pretty good. Ryuji needs to hang out in order to do that. Makoto will be rank 1 if we talk with her. Yusuke can be ranked up, and needs another one to get to rank 8. Okay. Well, I'd like to get Anne to rank 8 before we're done with the school year, so that she's ready to go ranks 9 and 10 when the school year picks back up again. And then we can work on Yusuke and Makoto over the course of the summer. But since Makoto's available, what is today anyway? Wednesday? Okay, I'll have to remember that Yusuke's available on Wednesdays too. Let's go hang out with Makoto though, so we can get her ranked up. We'll try to keep her and Yusuke even the way that we're keeping Anne and Ryuji even there. First, let's also go return the Illusory Papes since we've got that all read. Gotta figure out what else I want to take with me there to read. I have a few books for knowledge and 1 book for proficiency, so I'll probably do the proficiency book next, so... let's return this book. Yep. What else can we borrow? We did Pirate Legend, we did Zoro, we did the Alluring Dancer, we did the Gallant Rogue, and we did the Illusory Papes, so it's just the Great Thief that's left. But I have so many books that give me knowledge that I'm kind of like, I don't even know if I want it just yet. I guess we could just take it and, you know, read it when we get some free time. Yeah, let's do it. Sure. I think Morgana, if I remember right, will tell you if you haven't read them as well, or if you have read them as well. It's like, he'll say, haven't you read that one already? Or something like that. So, I think so, anyway. But anyway, hey, Makoto.
Hey.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I already went to the library, but I came to see you. You said you would be here, so...
Do you have a minute?
Oh yeah, I've been working harder than I did on my last file. I didn't have knowledge rank 4 until like almost the end of the summer, if I remember right. Yeah, we need a knowledge rank 3 to start this. So let's work on deepening a bond with her. Okay, yeah, I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Sure, sounds good. I'll meet you there. Or I'll walk with you. It depends on, you know, all that. Yeah, I guess we walked with her. What's up?
Hey, I have a question to ask you. Is that okay?
Sure, fine with me.
Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student.
Right.
I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it.
Well, no, I think you do a good job, so... But what's this about? Like...
But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kaneshiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough.
Well, when the going gets rough, the rules get bent, Makoto. That's just how the world works.
Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all.
Okay.
All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded.
So you want to become more worldly, huh?
I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
Well, that's fair. I mean, you're practically done with your schooling, right? Like at the end of this coming year, you'll be done, so then you'll be off to college, so I think that's a good idea. Yeah, what do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students.
Okay.
But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
Yeah, you could say that. I didn't say you're totally right, I think so.
I knew it.
Don't mean to, you know, burst your bubble or anything, but there's a degree of truth to be had there.
I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts.
Okay, so you're gonna ask me to help you with that, or?
The student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right?
Right, exactly.
I don't mean that in a surveillance way. I just want to know them as people.
You keep bringing these things up. I wouldn't even have thought of them until you brought them up.
I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties.
Right.
Now, back to the topic at hand.
Okay.
Where do people usually go for fun?
All over the place, really. Movie theaters are pretty fun.
I enjoy the movies myself sometimes. I think I prefer somewhere I'm unfamiliar with.
Okay.
Oh, I know. How about the arcade? I've never actually been to one.
Okay, well, we can do that
Do you
too.
think you could take me?
Sure.
I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
I could go for a game of, I don't know, Time Splitters or something like that. Sure, we'll make it a field trip. Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself.
Probably.
Well, let's get going.
All right. So we're taking Makoto to the arcade. This is gonna be a shit show, isn't it?
So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves.
Well, partially. Some of the student body comes here, not all of them.
There are more girls here than I expected.
It's a good place to hang out. A lot of people hang out here, not just guys.
Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
There's no recoil on that gun, so it's not that realistic. Yeah, you want to try it?
If it's okay with you.
Sure, I could play some Time Splitters, like
Do
I
you think
said.
you could teach me?
Sure. I haven't played it much myself lately,
I
but
did it! No way!
gotta keep up. It's her first time, guys. Let her be. She's really getting into this, though. That's funny.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You seem a little bit less amped than you were. Yeah, what did you think?
Of course, that was just a game,
But
I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
very possible. Might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea.
Well, you are pretty good at thinking on your feet. I mean, you've thought on your feet pretty well in the palaces, so...
You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time.
We'll work on it.
Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
It was pretty much a new side of you. I haven't seen you get into it like that. I mean, you got into it like that in the palace, but not when you're just having fun. It's a new side.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
Well, that seems fair. Yeah, we can hang out a little bit more. I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time.
I don't know about that.
Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
Oh, don't worry, Makoto. You're very useful. But yes, we've formed something of a bond with Makoto over a game of Time Splitters today. Very good. Unfortunately, it's led to Super Flash Forward! Oh, God. The real question here, Prosecutor, is, do you know who I'm talking about in this situation?
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
Maybe I shouldn't tell you. You might get a little pissed off if I mention who it was.
I am thou.
Yeah, seriously.
Thou art
Get out of here, Miss Spoiler.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of
I am
rebellion
I,
that
thou
break
art
thy
thou.
chains of
Leave me
captivity.
alone. Have your
With the
confidant.
birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And so for hanging out and playing games with Makoto, we get rank 1 of the Priestess Confidant. And gets us a new ability, Shadow Calculus, which again lets us see some new information on the analysis screen. I think I mentioned that last time, if I remember right. But yeah, that'll be helpful.
Right.
Lets us see what we can get from enemies when they drop items and stuff, so it's not bad.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right?
I did.
I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes.
Do you mean just to broaden your horizons, or...?
To tell you the truth, I recently got a report.
Yes,
from
exactly,
one
Stick.
student
Sorry,
who
spoiler
spotted
alert, Nijima. Oh, really?
I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself.
Okay.
Well, it's getting late. Let's go home.
Alright, come on, I'll walk you to the station.
See ya.
Later, Makoto.
You're back.
And who's calling me this time? Oh, I guess she told everybody else too. Good, good. Right, true. Well, then what's the issue? Ah, that is true. Right, if they did something with the photographs, then we might be in trouble still. I don't know though, Yusuke. Usually when the leader goes, the group sort of scatters, so... Right. Yep, apparently so. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Very true. Well, we'll get to that point. Yeah, we've done our part, so now we'll just leave it up to the other people who are involved. Okay, so what else can we do tonight? Kawakami's working today. Okay, well that helps. Gives us something to do. Let's decide in a minute to call her. I still have Kopatengu, so that's good. Let's check the TV real quick.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. Another hacking group, huh? Or maybe it's the same hacking group. Oh boy. Let's check my plant. I'm pretty sure, again, that I don't need to do anything with it right now, but we'll go from there.
Nice.
Okay, we're good. And lockpick count is 7. I think that's enough for like the next 2 palaces combined, though, to be honest with you. So I don't know, we'll need to make too many more of those. We will have an opportunity, though, to never have to worry about lockpicks again. Not yet. I think it's like after the next palace you get the opportunity. I'm not 100% sure, though, so I guess we'll find out. Is Kawakami rank upable tonight? No, not quite. So she is, let's see, EY, Mishima's there, but we can't rank up with him just yet, even though it says we can. What rank is she at? 5. Okay, so we're getting close. I need to get her to rank 8 before the end of the school year, if at all possible, because if I can get her to rank 8, that's the most important thing that needs to happen, is getting her to rank 8, because if I can get her to rank 8, the next school day that occurs is when she will give us a mission in mementos for her, so... she works this day, this day, this day. So that's 6, hangout 7, I think. And then maybe that day she'll be... No, because there's no day or night job, so I don't know if we'll be able to do anything with that. But we need to get her to 8 somewhere in here before this happens. Because once you get to that, you can't rank her up again until the end of the summer. So I'd like to try to get her to rank 8, but we'll have to see if that works out or not. If it doesn't, it's no huge loss, but it's important that we try as hard as we can to get her there. So yeah, let's give her a call.
Hi.
Well, don't you worry about that. We took care of the dangerous part. Okay, so let's hang out with her and see what happens.
Then I'll head over.
Okay. So we'll let her ventilate to us. She does look tired. I mean, after the coughing she did last time, I'm not surprised. Okay, but we'll get rank 6 next time we hang out with her, which will hopefully be Friday.
See you later then.
Yeah, she's really looking lethargic there. That's no good. Guess it rained overnight, huh? Well, we'll have to see who's available today to do stuff.
It's quite hot today.
Hey, Makoto. You'd think the rain would have cooled it off, but yeah. Are you still worried about it? Well, yeah, that is your first experience, so... Right. Gotta go forward with conviction, that's all. As we've been saying so often on this playthrough.
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately, this isn't another slack-off day with Kawakami. This one is an actual question with her. It's okay, though. We got a couple of days to slack off, so... No? Okay.
How about...
Oh, yes, ma'am. Just weird calling her that after hanging out with her so much, but you know. The traditional food of Tanabata, well, bamboo obviously isn't it. I want to say sumen, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
That's correct.
Kind of. Are you sure it wasn't because you told me that this was going to be a question yesterday when we hung out? Sakubai, huh? Well, that's weird. Interesting, though. They ended up making a whole different food, huh?
Nice going.
Alright. More knowledge for us. Knowledge rank 5 allows us to max out one of the confidants later on, but you don't have to worry about that for a long time now, not until rank 7 of that confidant. And it's a confidant we don't even have yet, so don't worry about it if you're not up to knowledge rank 4 where I am at this point. Although, that will get you some good brownie points with the test results when you get the exams back if you have knowledge rank 4, because I think that's all you need in order to be top of the class on the exams there, so we might be in good shape here. Demon guts, huh? Demon guts is a little gruesome, though. I don't know if I'd want to eat that. Yes, they do start on the 13th. I'll be ready, don't worry. Okay, more time to hang out, no rain. Who's available? Makoto's available. Okay, so Makoto's available and ready to go. I think Yusuke's also available. Come by LeBlanc with this painting. Okay. Well, the problem that we have here is that we don't have a persona of either of their confidants right now. I can go grab one for Yusuke. I think I need it, actually, too. Let me look at my notes. Let's see here. Yes, I do actually need one, according to my notes, something of his confidant. And really, we could go and make, Isis now if we want to. Okay, so we'll go do some fusing, and then we'll get the personas that we need for both of their confidants so that we're ready for those. So let's decide in a minute. Are they the only two that are available today? Makoto, Yusuke, and Takemi is also available, but again, we don't have Charm Rank 4 just yet. Hopefully we'll be able to go hang out with Oya tonight. That would be really nice, because then she'd only need one more hangout to get us that extra charm.
I should write something.
Because tomorrow we're going to probably be hanging out with Kawakami again, so that'll be a thing. Okay, so let's go over to the Central Street. We will go and take care of buying the persona that I need to hang out with Yusuke and fusing up the personas that I need to take care of Makoto there. And then we'll go hang out with one of them. It'll probably be Yusuke. I think his seems more urgent. I mean, obviously it's urgent that we look at this into the student that's in the red light district, but yeah, we can look into that on a different day. Plus, I've been kind of ignoring Yusuke for a little while, so I think we should probably touch base with him there. The other thing about it, and I guess this might be a little bit of a spoiler, is that you need certain social stats to be at a certain high rank in order to finish out Yusuke and Makoto's confidants there. It turns out Makoto's actually needs higher amounts of stuff, of social stats before. Like, you need maxed out charm in order to finish out Makoto's confidant, and you can't go past rank 5 without it. Whereas with Yusuke, you can't go past rank 5 until you have proficiency level 4. So his is a little easier to accomplish there. So we might get ahead of things with him a little bit because we'll get to proficiency rank 4 before we get to charm rank 5. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Hey, inmate.
Okay, into the Velvet Room we go. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick because of the fact that even though we just saved it, I need to make sure that I move the right abilities over onto Isis when I fuse her, because she has quite a number of good abilities that she can use there. And I want to make sure that we don't do anything that wouldn't make sense.
Read here.
What do we need for her, though? Actually, I can unlock Suzaku and then lock it back up once I register this.
But are you sure?
Yeah, we'll do that. So it has Mate Runda.
These are the paths you have walked.
But now we'll lock it back up. There we go. 2 fusions today, I think. Well, we're gonna buy a Regent in a moment. One. Actually, I might be able to do 2, 3 fusions today, so let's do them. Right? Yeah, let's do it. So we've got the ones for that one. We don't have the ones for that one, but we can get them in a moment. And we've got the ones for that one. Okay, so... Okay, I know what I'm doing. I need to purchase an Eligor. I don't actually need Eligor for anything just now. But I can use it for fusion for the twins there, and I'll show you what that is in just a what that fusion is in just a moment. But I don't actually. I'm gonna basically hold on to it for right now until we get to Mementos the next time, as a means of working on Yusuke's Confidant there, so we have the extra points that we need. So let's grab an Eligor.
He is required. This is your power.
And I think that's it, really. We got a couple of other personas that we're going to get here. So let's go do that. But here's the Advanced Fusion for Flauros, which is the thing that you need for the next rank in the Strength Confidant. You need a Barith, an Andras, and an Eligor. So that's the thing, and we'll work on that. I'll probably buy an Andras when I'm done with all of this stuff, too. But for now, let's just do some normal fusions. What do we want to fuse here? We want to fuse... that there, that there, that there. Okay, so first things first, let's take Oni, and we'll fuse it with Orthrus here to make Jikokuten, who has Defense Master, which is okay, but not incredible for us. But yeah, we have rank 5 with Kawakami, so that helps us a little bit there. We will get a few ranks out of him, and we can pass along all of our good physical abilities with him there, so... let's do that. He also has Rakunda, so that helps out a lot. It's mostly important that I pass along Swift Strike to him there, so we'll do that. We'll pass Snap. And I don't need Dodge Ice. Counter might be okay, but I think he gets a counter ability if I remember right, so I'll just pass... well, hang on, let me look at Memory Blow real quick. Light to all foes, low chance of forget. So I need a single targeting move.
Select the skills you'd like to
So I guess
inherit.
we'll pass along. Well, you know what? Actually, before I say that, let me look at what Jikokuten has in the GitHub there. Let's see what he gets in terms of abilities, so I don't pass anything that's like not necessary. And then we don't have to worry about keeping Kopatengu after this either. So we're going to get Dekunda and Counter after this. So let's pass along Giant Slice, because that'll keep him in good shape there. So pass along Giant Slice, Snap, and Swift Strike, because he's going to get Counter there.
It will receive some new power.
Well, good. Let's do it.
Girls, let us begin.
Okay. Jikokuten. Hello. Okay, sounds good. Even though you won't be in my mask for that long, it'll be useful. Even if it's just passing abilities along.
Okay.
So he's learned new skills, and he got a lot of strength out of that. Good. Very good. Got Dekunda and Counter out of that. He can also get Materu Kaja, which is very nice at this point in the game because it increased attack for everyone in the party for 3 turns if you get him to level 30. We won't be bothering with that, but we'll be getting Materu Kaja not too far down the road anyway, so don't worry about it too much. But Dekunda is nice because it's basically the opposite of Dekaja. If you have stat lowering on your party members, Dekunda will get rid of them, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we got Jikokuten. Now, what was I going to use Kopatengu for? I need a Bicorn in order to make that, and that's Kusimitama. I don't need Kusimitama badly right now, but I can make it just for the hell of it since I don't need Kopatengu anymore. But what else do I need to do? Isis is next, so let's do that. So we need to take Shisa, fuse it with Suzaku. That will get us Isis.
Okay with this?
That's actually pretty good in terms of the abilities that it has. We won't get much in terms of the EXP and stuff that it gets, but we can pass along a few abilities so that we can do that. And actually, I got quite a few of the abilities. Actually, I got exactly the level 1 abilities that Isis will get by level up naturally. Isis naturally gets Garula and Zionga by level up. It doesn't get Bufula, unfortunately. That would be really nice if we could get it. And I'll be putting a Bufu skill on her just for the hell of it in a little while, but not just yet.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
But for now, we can pass Garuzio. I could pass Energy Drop. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass Defense and Speedmaster over to her. It seems a little weird, but since basically what Isis does is that it nullifies Light and Dark skills, or Bless and Curse skills, as it were. So if I have it equipped where I had Suzaku equipped, that will be pretty good for the next dungeon, because there's a particular enemy that you have to worry about in the next dungeon that can cast both, I think, Hama and Mudo on you, and just the idea of me insta-dying because of that doesn't really work for me. So if I have Isis equipped, I'll never have to worry about it, even if I get ambushed. So let's do that.
Will it gain new power? I wonder.
Alright, let's do it.
Now for a rebirth.
Every time the screen goes black, I keep looking to see if it takes a little longer than normal, because if it does, then that means we are going to have a failed fusion there. The Throne of the World, huh? Is it like the Throat of the World, except more kingship? Maybe.
Alright.
Okay, so she got some magic out of that, not bad. Resist Forget, not so important, but that's okay. Zionga is right there. I may actually grab a Queen's Necklace or something and have her just level up from those. But we're okay with what we've got for right now, I think. Okay, so that's 2. Now the third one that we want, we could make something out of Jikokuten if we were level 28 at this point, but we're not quite there yet, so we'll have to make do with something else. And that something else is going to be... Let's see. I'd like to be at 29 for that guy there. Well, I could always refuse him later. With the abilities that I actually care about. I want to pass up a bunch of the Dark Elemental skills that Nu and Lean on Sheet have, and the easiest way to do that, obviously, is to fuse them together to make Sandman, one of my personal favorite personas in the game. The only problem is that I have so many skills that I want to pass along. Like I want to pass along Eiga, Maeha, Pulinpa, Confuse Boost, Sayo, and Masai. All pretty much need to go on this little guy, and that might be a little difficult to do without, I mean, I guess I could just have Lean on Sheed be gallowsed into Sandman. That would be fine. That might not be a bad idea, actually. But the thing about Sandman that I really like, and it's the reason why I use him for Pulinpa and Confuse Boost so much, is that he has insanely high luck for the level that you get him at. Personas with that kind of luck don't usually have that until, I'm going to say like high 30s, if I remember right. But so he's really nice, and I'm probably going to keep him for use with Pulinpa for a good amount of the game, actually. Because he's very useful throughout Mementos when you're fighting off opponents that can be confused there. So, yeah, we're gonna hold on to him for a little while.
Choose the inherited skills.
So, what do I want to inherit here? The most important ones for me to inherit, because I can, like I said, I can always refuse Sandman later by getting Nu and Lean on Sheed back. But the most important ones I want to fuse right now are the Dark Elemental skills, Pulimpa, and Confuse Boost. Because even though Sayo and Masai need to go on him, and they'll be helpful for technical damage when I confuse enemies, I need Eiga and Maeha, mostly Eiga, actually, for another persona that's going to have curse skills coming up in a little while. So let's put those on there, Pulimpa and Confuse Boost. And we'll just refuse him later, like I said, so that should be fine. He also gets access to a lot of sleep skills, obviously, because he's Sandman, but I'm not going to make use of those very much, so I'm more interested in him having Pulimpa and Confuse Boost. That's the ultimate goal. It's the reason why I had to get Inagami to level 19. I don't know why I was so adamant about that. So that I could get this guy, Sandman. Well, good. I could use some good dreams. Sweet dreams are made of this mask. How much luck did you get?
Alright.
Oh, pretty good. +2. That's not bad. He got a lot of magic out of those levels, too, so that's pretty nice. He got Null Sleep. That's probably better than Dormina, to be honest with you. Dormin Rush is okay, not incredible, but... yeah, I'm going to get rid of Dormina for that because we don't really need it. We get Magarula at the next level, so I'll probably get rid of Dormin Rush for that. And then he'll be in pretty good shape with all of that. I should probably get Bufu on Isis since I've got a bunch of Geru skills on him. Although I will be getting rid of those skills probably in favor of Sayo and Masai in not too long. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. And then the other thing that I could fuse, if I really wanted to, instead of passing along the stuff that Jikokuten has there, if I really wanted to get to Satanta right now, I could fuse Isis with Yaxini and pass Attack, Defense, and Speedmaster onto him. But it's more important that I pass Jikokuten's physicals onto Satanta, because Satanta is primarily a physical persona. So I'm going to hold off on that. What else do I need to do here? Anything? I could buy Oni back and make one other persona, I think. Or I could have Yaxini. Well, no, because I'll just equip Yaxini for Memento's fight or something like that so that it can get to 23. So that's not too big of a concern. Okay, I'll do 1, 2 more fusions today, I think. Yeah, we'll do 2 more fusions today. So let's fuse Kopatengu into something. I need to... before we do that, let's actually get all of our skills in order there, and then we'll go from there. And our personas, after all. So we'll put Sandman up near the top, we'll put Jikokuten up near the top, and then we'll put Isis back on. So we'll put that there. Put that up here. And I'll probably put Bufu on her there. Well, actually, no. I'll put Bufu on her there because Sandman has... No, I think I will do that. I'll put Bufu right there. I think I still have the skill card of Bufu, or did I use that one? Oh, well, no big deal. I could just have her eat an Apsaris or something, and then we'll be fine. Actually, Apsaris will get her good experience, too. Anyway. Let's see here. There we go. Giant Slice can go up here. Snaps, Memory Blow and Swift Strike can be there. Rakunda, Dekunda. Okay, that's good. Now, Sandman, you need to have your skills moved around a little bit. Garula can go up here. Eiga, Maeha. Dormin Rush, Pulimpa. Yeah, actually, we'll do it that way. There we go. And is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So let's fuse Kopatengu into something, and then we'll do one other fusion. Need Mikami and Oni in order to do that one other fusion, so we'll just add
this.
You'd like to register this?
So I need Mikami and Oni, so let's go get those guys. Oni is here.
This persona, a fee is required, then accept this persona.
Mikami is down here.
This
Flat
persona,
Doggo.
you'll withdraw
Get
this
Flat
persona,
Doggo back.
then accept this persona.
And then I also need a Bike Horn, so let's go grab that. Yep, there we go. Bicorn.
This persona, a fee is required. This
Thank
is
you.
your power.
I know we're spending a lot of money, but don't worry about it. When we go back to Mementos, we'll be fine on money. Oops,
Your
I don't
turn,
want to change
Caroline.
personas. There we go.
Time for some rehabilitation.
You wish to perform.
Now choose.
Okay, so we got a bunch of personas here. Let's take Kopatengu and fuse it with Bicorn to get
Do you
Kushimitama.
really need this?
No, I don't really need this, but I do need it for a fusion coming up in a little while. Plus it gets regenerate once and Makajama, so that's not too bad. Endurance and agility. I'm not really concerned with the skills that it gets, so that's not really a big thing. And what I fuse it into, I don't need to worry about what skills I pass to it either, so that I can just basically take whatever I want. Baisudi and Terranda, yeah.
It will receive a fraction of power.
Could have passed Garu because it's strong against it, I guess, but that's okay.
Now for a
I'm
rebirth.
thinking too optimized there. So we got a few of the Mitamas. I think there's one other Mitama that I don't know necessarily whether or not I'll get. You don't need all 4 of them in this game in order to make a special fusion that we don't have just yet.
Okay.
That's a lot of agility. Wow. And we get Regenerate 1 and Wind Wall out of it. Okay, that's not bad. Wind Wall isn't that useful, but that's fine. That was the most throwaway fusion out of the ones that we're doing here anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But if we fuse Oni with Makami, we can get Shikioji. A very, very good persona to have at this point in the game. He has access to Masai. He'll get another skill other than that, so that'll be good. He can get physical skills, but he's not really meant for physical skills. I mean, he's okay if you're going to fight enemies that, like, reflect physical skills, because then obviously he knows them, so you don't have to worry about it. But I have a very particular plan for what I'm going to use Shikioji for, so you'll see what that is in not too long. I'm going to pass probably Swift Strike over to him, though. He doesn't need counter because of his null. Probably pass Tsukikaja, Sharp Student, Trigger Happy maybe? I don't know.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
We don't really need Swift Strike that badly, but I figure, you know, anything that has Swift Strike, if I need it for something else moving up in the world, then that's fine. So we'll do that. We'll do Tsukikaja. We'll do Trigger Happy. Oh, it only gets 3. Okay. Hold off. We'll do Sharp Student.
It will receive a great deal of power.
Will we do Sharp Student? Most things that can crit don't are physical in nature, so I guess we won't do Sharp Student. We'll do Trigger Happy instead.
It will receive a great deal of power.
Sweet. Fuse it up. And that'll get us a Chariot persona in case we decide to hang out with Ryuji. I might just do that if I have nothing else to do on a particular day during the school day, because that way he'll be ready for rank 9 whenever we're ready to do that, so. Okay, so we got the Paper Demon. Alright. Yes, I have big plans for Shikioji, and you will see what those big plans are momentarily. Well, not momentarily, but maybe tomorrow. But you got Masai and Dekaja. He also gets Sayo if we get him up a level, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, anything else I want to do? Could get Zyonga for you, but it's not that big of a concern for me. Could get Bufu for you, actually. Do I have an Apsaris that I could grab for you?
You change your mind.
I think I registered Apsaris. Let's see.
Read here.
Andras. Apsaris, here we go.
This persona?
She has Bufu, but she also has 7 million other skills, so maybe we'll hold off on that. What else did I want to do? I should grab an Andras since I'm going to be hanging out with Oya as well.
Is this what you want?
Actually, that might not be a bad idea for getting Bufu on Isis there.
A fee is required, then accept this persona.
I think I'll do that. So let's go here.
The inmate
Strengthen.
String 'em up.
Strengthen this with this.
Is that enough?
High Arcana Burst, it won't get us much, but it'll get us some, so that's not a huge deal. And even if I just get Rakunda out of it, that's fine. I'll just string it up again the next day.
This is what it shall become through X. Let these powers unite.
Sweet. Sorry, Andres, gotta do it. You have a skill that I need. Ah, there we go, Bufu. So let's get rid of Garu for that. Sweet. So now Isis is ready to rock. Let's buy back. I'm going to buy back the Andras, though, in case we decide to hang out with Oya. So let me do that. like in case she's available. And we need Andros for the Flauros
fee is
thing
required.
anyway, so.
Then accept this persona.
Okay, now that we just spent $7 bazillion, let me just
you
fix Isis's skills and Shikioji's as well, and then we'll go from there. I guess I should fix Kushimitama's too. There we go. Then you're good, you're good, you're good. So I guess I'm probably going to keep... yeah, I guess that would make sense. I'll keep the Geru spells on Sandman, because I'll refuse him, and instead of having Ega and Ma'eha, I'll have Sayo and Masai on him. So then he'll have Wind and Sai skills. Isis will take care of the other elemental skills besides Nuclear. Phoenix has Nuclear, so that'll help us out there. And then we've got other things for other abilities. This can go here. This can go here. Okay. Is that how I set up you? Now I'm forgetting. Well, that's fine. Peel Input's at the bottom of the list, so that'll make it easy to access. Oh, I set it up differently. Okay, we'll put Secunda under Peel Input then. That's fine. And... so that is how I had you, right? Yep. Okay, so we're good. So, you have Snap go up here. Oh no, Snap goes here. Swift Strike goes there. Masai goes here. Trigger Happy can go down here. Terukaja, Sukukaja, Dikaja, Taunt. We'll put Taunt up here. There we go. So you're good. Anybody else? I think that's it. Okay. So we'll register them that way, and then we'll be done. Okay. Oh, and we've actually gotten 25% of the compendium done from all the fusing we just did. So that's good, and that gives us a special privilege. It gives us a discount on summoning personas. So that's pretty nice. It'll help us out since we need to do, you know, as much fusing as possible down the road. So
Do you have business with me?
basically, there's a lot of fusing that we'll be doing. Around level 30, there's a lot, and then around level 55, there's a whole ton.
You'd like to register this?
So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Are you finished?
Okay.
It is time, inmate.
So that takes care of that. Let's switch around the order that we've got our personas in, because a couple of them I'm actually going to keep close to the top there. Particularly Shikioji is going to be near the top. He'll be down with Yaxini, though. Phoenix will be useful, so we'll keep him near the top. Chakokuten will be useful, so we'll keep him up near the top. Sandman will be very useful, and Isis will be useful. So this is what we've got going on right now. It should give us a good gamut of different personas to use throughout the rest of the area now. We'll be fusing Eligor and Andros fairly shortly with Bareth in order to make that Flauros there. But we're going to worry about that later. For now, we need to figure out whether we're going to be hanging out with Makoto or Yusuke there. Who will I decide to hang out with? Boy, that's a lot different of a spoiler to cliffhang on at this point, isn't it? But you will all have to find out who I'm going to hang out with on the next episode of Persona 5 The Stream Edition. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Went for a little longer tonight because, as I said, tomorrow's stream will be a little shorter due to the fact that I have to leave early. But we'll make do with the time that we have, and in that time, I will see you on the next stream. Take care, and have a good night, everyone.